wait a little bit here for the stream to go. Make sure that it's actually not screwing up too badly. I do need to pull up the playthrough if it's going to go. Where is it? Program backups. Where's my playthrough? Playthrough. Okay. Looks like we're good there. So far, no drop frames. Well, let's load up the game. See what we got. See what we got going on here. Right. That's one thing I noticed too, is that when I load up the game, Windows 10 defaults the output to the wrong output. Ugh. Okay, can you stop? Can you? There we go. Wow, why are you all over the place? What the Okay. Seems like still no drop frames, so let's go with that. Bam, 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 bam. All right, let's try this again. Let me tweet it out that we're live again. With Variety Day, Variety Stream Day, Star Control 2, the Ur-Quan Masters. Twitch.tv/Stonegrasp. I swear to God, if this, like, as soon as I tweet this, if things start to bork up, I'm gonna be pissed. Still 0 drop frames. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? So that sound should be coming through. My mic should be coming through. So the game sounds, event sounds. Let's close off that file. Let's open up the ALS document. Make sure it's all correct. 1117.81. Yes. Put that up over there. Turn that down. And we are ready. Okay. Okay. We are going to load up from where we ended, not our streams today, because I want to get a good walkthrough. Okay, so as a reminder, on our last stream, we actually died because we did not put on thrusters and turning jets. So if you look at the ship right in the middle, you'll see a whole bunch of red spots on the outside of the ship and a bunch of green spots on, like, right beside them. Each of those red ones are thrusters, so it makes it go faster, and each of the green ones are turning jets, which makes it spin faster. When we originally went down to get the Pakunk, we had, it looked like, we had 5 thrusters, 2 turning jets. That's not good. That is not good at all. So I went back, loaded up as close to where I got killed as possible, and put on a whole bunch, and basically filled my ship up. And now we've completed that phase, because we did kind of complete the phase and then we died. Like, we got just stuck where it's just constant being attacked, right? So we're back at Earth, and we are heading out to continue on to save the human race. Oh, you know what? We were going to go. We were going to. I'm gonna put another fuel tank on. Outfit starship. So module. Let's get another fuel tank, even though we won't have a lot of. Oh, there we go. And let's save our progress here. Exit menu. Depart. We want to go to Gamma Voltanis 104 by 191. So, Gamma Voltanis. That's in Ilroth space, so we'll probably get a bunch of them trying to come after us. Oh yeah, I also forgot. Game settings. We wanted to change the cyborg to on plus, not just on. Navigate. And autopilot does the rest, and away we go. Now we have 4 years in this game to get it all done. We're already at May 2155. We have until 2159, I believe, or 2160 at the very latest, and then you're kind of screwed. All right, so we want to go to planet 1. Now there should be Ilroth fighters here. Let's slow it down. Now you can't actually get killed if you go on the star. Oh, there's no Ilroth. That's strange. But this is a good planet to go to. So again, I found a walkthrough guide back in the day, and as I played through it, I noticed that there was a couple things that were wrong with it, like where it said, "Hey, you can go do this and go do that," and it's like, no, it's out of order the way that you're trying to do things. And we're actually gonna go get this. Okay, yeah. I think we could probably get this small one. Yeah. And so what I did was that I went through the walkthrough and fixed it, but also added all the planets that you should go to on the way to get the most resources as possible. Because that one did not have that kind of thing in it. And let's go. Alright, we gotta go to Rigel. Star map. We're gonna go to Rigel, which is 210. 210 by 208. We're gonna go meet with the Zoq-Fot-Pik. There we go. And there should be no Ilroth in the system, which again is strange, because it is in Ilroth space. But we will take the good luck as we got it. Anything that we can get, it's great. See, these black dots chasing us are probably Ilroth. If they're like super fast, then they're the probes. No, see that one right behind us. You can't see on the red screen, but on the green radar screen, gone. No. Alright. Go meet with the Zoq-Fot-Pik. Huh. Well, they're not there. Maybe they're over here? Planet 1? Yes, they're there. Hello. Should we fight them? No. It's only one ship, right? So probably not. We want to make allies if possible.
Attention, Starship. We are the Zoq-Fot-Pik.
Make no hostile actions.
We come in peace and with goodwill.
But if you make one false move, you're vapor.
Don't worry, my companion is just a bit nervous.
No, I'm not.
And argumentative.
No, I'm not.
We are a scout vessel dispatched from our home world.
We have traveled far through hostile, uncharted space to find you. We hail from the green dwarf star at coordinates therefore, Kohr-Ah. Aha! Bahoy hoi!
No, idiot, in their coordinate system.
Oh, coordinates 400.0 by 543.7.
All right. Which one of you is the fly?
He is.
No, she is.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Christ, we've been through this a million times.
That doesn't change anything. You're the fox.
Well, Captain, as you can see, this is a point of some contention.
Fox.
All right. I was gonna say.
Hooray! That we finally found our saviors.
Maybe.
At
Intentions.
last, our search is over. It is just as the great crystal ones promised.
They look sneaky. I think they're lying.
Quiet, fool. Can't you see our nightmare is over? This ship is from the great crystal one's fabled alliance.
So again, the
alliance
crystal
of
one
three stars.
is a reference to a race from the first game. I think that was the. I can't remember, but it began with a CH. I think it was a Chendresu or something.
In our ancient past,
And
4 species evolved intelligence on our
in
homeworld.
this game, they merged with the Melnorme
The fox.
to make a new race, as we'll find
And
out
the
after.
Zoq.
We three, the Zoq, Fot, and Pik, evolved in such a way as to acquire sustenance from many sources,
From airborne zooplankton
from solar and ambient energies.
and from rocky fungal clingers.
Our favorite.
The Zabranchi also consumed a variety of foods, namely the Zoq, the fox, and the Pik.
To survive the predations of the Zabranchi, we banded together, annihilated the Zabranchi.
Wow.
And formed the cooperative union
Wiped
you
them out.
now encounter.
What do you see?
We are a relatively peaceful group of species,
Unless we're angry.
so we find ourselves in need of help
We only need a little.
because of our desperate situation.
Desperate is too strong a word. I think troublesome is more like it.
What nightmare are you
Our
talking
planets
about?
are under attack from an invading horde.
We do not know who they are or why they are here.
We are being blown to bits.
Fleets of alien ships appear out of nowhere, then unleash terrible destructive energy.
Hey, Elby.
Fortunately,
Seems like everything's
They
fixed
release
now.
these energies on each other.
unfortunately,
They favor combat near strong gravity wells. Their stray shots regularly strike the surface of our planet, often with tragic results.
fortunately,
They have never found our homeworld, only our colony planet.
unfortunately,
All of our colonies have perished as a consequence.
Okay, but we want to help. What can we
these
do?
are the words we have prayed for.
Hey, this trip's not a waste after all.
More than anything, we seek an ally to help us survive in this hostile universe.
We're having some problems of that general nature.
But we are only emissaries. You must meet with our leaders. They are wiser, more powerful beings.
I
They look
guess.
just like us, though.
Fly to the star called Alpha Tucanae. The planet closest to the sun is our home.
And if possible, hurry.
Oh, okay. Alright, so we've talked with them. So now we want to go to Gamma Vitalis. I believe this was it. Nope. Alpha Vitalis, Beta Vitalis, Gamma Vitalis. Oop. Ah. I didn't lock it in. Nope. Yes, there we go. Gamma Vitalis. Gonna go to planet 5. So I think this is where we ended off with our first stream attempt. So we're not going to go to Alpha Tucanae right away. We need to go deal with these Spathi first. And we needed to meet with the needed to meet with the Zoq-Fot-Pik first. Deal with these Spathi and then go and talk with them at their planet, because we have to wait for a little time to pass. Because apparently it takes time for people to get, you know, from star to star. Imagine that. It's not just instant. Nope, I thought that was going to be it. Okay, planet 5. 1, 2. Right, it's the. Oh, this is actually where we finished off. Was because we were going. Because I remember going to the red planet up on the top. And go. We want to mine this. All the crystal worlds. Always want to mine them. And these ones are good. There are some that are not so good to go to. But these ones are good because there's no heat. Sorry, there's no bad weather. There's no earthquakes and no fire stuff on the ground and stuff. So these ones are good to go to. And off we go. We are going to Alpha Ceti. Alpha Ceti? Nope, that's Beta Ceti. Eta Ceti. Gamma Ceti. I don't know what that one was. Oh, that was just the I. Alpha Ceti. Off we go. We're going to go mine another planet. So we're trying to get, so as we're doing the playthrough, we're also trying to gather resources so that when we get back to Earth, we can build up our ship nice and strong to fight the bad guys at the very end, because they're really, really strong. Very, very strong. Ceti, we need to go to planet 2. Ooh, so you see the orbit colors? It's like brown, so that should be orange, which means it's hot. So this planet's probably going to be a little bit hotter than normal. Let's see what the scans say. Heat is 881 degrees, weather none, and tectonics is class 1, so that's no problem. But the heat is going to be an issue, I think. There's only a few of these here, though. So let's see what we can get without losing too many crew members. Oh my god. Yeah. Wow, we actually got out of that in one piece. We're going to go down again. Let's hopefully... I would love if it... Oh my god, we're so far away. Ah! Lost 3 people. And eventually we get a heat shield on our landers. Ooh, cool. We're like right beside it. Alright. And we do use fuel every time we go down here, but it's better to do that than lose a lander. Wow. We've been getting lucky. I think if we survive this one, I'm going to save game. Oh god. No, no, no! I jinxed myself. Okay, we got one more lander. Let's see if we can get this. Oh my god, we're so far away. Eh. Okay. Alright, I'm going to save this. Okay, we want to go to Epsilon Gruis. We're going to go meet with the Spathi. Epsilon Gruis is 241 by 368. Yeah, there we go. Going to meet with these. Spathi, the ones that we found at actually on Pluto. That we have one of their ships with us, and his name is Captain Fwifo. Now, if we fight them, we can actually get out of fighting them just by speaking with them, because they don't ever want to fight. Because they are a race of cowards, apparently. Okay. And there's going to be a ton of the ships here, so we're going to have to do the little trick where we make them follow us. Okay. I'm actually surprised that they didn't start coming after us. Let's go to the moon. Ah! There we go. We are going to converse. We are not fighting.
What is the secret cipher?
Huffy, Muffy, Guffy.
We are the faith ones, the Spathi High Council.
Look at
You
this
have given
guy.
us the correct cipher, and so you will not be destroyed immediately. Now, if you please, tell us how you acquired our most secret Spathi cipher, which every Spathi swears never, never to reveal, even when threatened with considerable pain.
We met a Spathi on Pluto. We became good friends.
Just where is this Spathi friend now? Never mind. The answer is all too obvious in your tiny, dry eyes.
We have Fwifo on board.
If you held a weapon to Whipple's head, he would say anything you wanted him to say.
Probably.
In fact, if you held a vegetable to his head, he would probably say anything you wanted him to say.
That is true. We come in
No doubt.
peace with goodwill. We offer our hand in friendship. Join us and our many
We
allies.
are too afraid of the Ur-Quan to consider such an alliance. They would most certainly punish us with extreme tortures.
Yep. We're stronger than the Ur-Quan. You're better off.
Hello,
Yes.
hello! Awaken from your dreamy state, you them! Now is the time for realism, not wild fancy.
Look at our precursor vessel. Is it not unique?
Yes, your vessel is unique. And here is the crux of the problem. A unique, meaning singular, starship is not equal to the task of destroying the entire Ur-Quan armada. If you had, say, 10,000 similar starships, we could take your boasts more seriously.
This is true. Do I have to destroy your entire fleet?
Well, that would probably work, but I have a better idea. A test. One of those questy kind of things.
Okay, to prove our strength and bravery, we will perform this test without even knowing what it is.
Your behavior makes clear the very slight distinction between bravery and suicidal stupidity.
Well, what kind
You
of
must
test?
wipe the evil ones from the face of Spathiwa.
Ah, okay.
Let us explain the sad history of our species. Once upon a time, many thousands of years ago, we inhabited the warm, safe surface of our home planet, Spathiwa. We were happy and content. During those golden centuries, we evolved from a primitive nomadic culture into a complex agrarian society. We learned to write on clay tablets, and we were well on to being able to read those tablets when the darkness fell upon us, when the evil ones came. Creatures from the darkest pits of hell they were. They hunted our people, devoured them like tasty nodules, and we had no defense against them. Suddenly, our culture became once more nomadic. We fled across the oceans, from continent to continent, but the evil ones always followed. Spurred by our great need, we advanced from bronze to atomic technology in less than one of your centuries.
What?
But none of our innovations was a match for the evil one's natural cunning and ferocity. Finally, with no other option available, we fled our world and took up residence here on our own moon, where we have resided most uncomfortably continuously for the last 300 years.
Huh. Okay, I accept.
We will await your return with great anticipation. Simultaneously,
Eyeball
we will
dudes.
prepare a short, poignant eulogy to mourn your demise.
Alright. We have to go to their planet. Go to planet 1 and kill the evil ones. Alright. Scan. So there's some minerals, not a whole lot. But biological, oh god, look at them all. I believe the enter key shoots. Yes. Now look at these guys. These guys are just sitting there. They're not doing anything. How come they're so fearsome? So we just have to go kill everything. And we want to gather the info after you kill them, which is what we do, and get those little pods. Because the Melnorme will use that to sell us stuff. Things that we actually do need to win the game. So you want to collect all this stuff if you can. I missed, and they're not even moving, and I missed. And I missed again. Terrible. Terrible. Okay, that should be it. Let's get out of there. And go to the moon. Talk with them. Okay. Let's go back to their moon.
How go your foolishly courageous and noble efforts to rid the evil ones from our beloved Spathi?
Although we lost many crew, we did not. We have eliminated the
This
scourge.
is wonderful. Too good to be true. We will immediately begin transporting Spathi from this unpleasant moon down to the safe surface. We shall send in crustlings and the infirm elderly first as a special honor. Please come back later to receive your accolades.
They're sending the weak ones and the old ones down first in case. We're lying. Alright, so then we say to come back, so we have to leave and go right back.
Oh, joy! Oh, happiness! We rejoice and make merry in celebration of our imminent return to our home world. You are most heroic and helpful. Thank you, thank you, thank you! But now I must return to our festivities. Please feel free to come back any time.
What about our
Why don't
alliance?
you just wait a while until after we are resettled on our home world? We can discuss details at that time.
How long do you think this will take?
15 years tops.
Wow. Am I correct in understanding that you refuse to live up to your end of the
No. We are simply taking a more adult, welcome to the real world view of the situation. We cannot simply say, hurrah! And form an alliance with you this very moment. Surely you see that.
You know, those creatures aren't dead. Apparently not. We have them in suspended animation. I don't think so. I think they're dead. How would you like us to return them to the surface?
No, please. Exactly what kind of relationship were you thinking of?
A mutually beneficial alliance of minds and might.
Huh?
An egalitarian fellowship of sentient life forms.
What?
The kind where you do everything exactly as we say.
Okay. We are quite familiar with that arrangement. Very well. I'll bet we will regret this decision later on, but you leave me with no choice.
Yep.
We will comply with your needs. A Spathi delegation will depart immediately for the planet Earth.
Okay. So that's that. Force them into the alliance. Go back to Earth. All right. So we go back to Earth. We are this little yellow star right here. Off we go. So those dots, I don't know what they are, but we're not outrunning them very quickly, so I think they're the probes. And eventually we will get rid of the probes, just not quite yet. So it says we need to go back to our goal, back to Earth and do ship stuff. You'll need 3 fuel tanks and 2 storage bays before we leave. I already have that. So we'll fill up all of our tanks, fill up our crew that we've lost, get probably 2 more landers. Eventually Commander Hayes is going to tell us that they've all disappeared. We'll get to that in a bit, but we have to go back to the moon and pick up another device. To the starbase. All right, let's talk.
I'm at your disposal, Captain. Before we proceed, I wanted you to know, Captain, a delegation of Spathi has just arrived here under orders from their High Council to form an alliance and assist you against the hierarchy.
Yep.
They have provided fabricator blueprint data for their eluder spacecraft and promise a steady supply of captains for as many ships as we build. Excellent work, Captain.
Damn right. I have minerals to offload.
This will really help, Captain.
Damn right it will. Do we need any other info?
Try to avoid getting gruesomely killed, Captain.
Oh, okay. Only because he told us to. Or told us not to get killed. Alright, let's refuel. And we'll save the game. Should get about 160, I think. There we go. We could use a lander. Or yeah, we're gonna buy 2 landers. 1, 2. Oops. Okay. We already have 3 fuel tanks, 2 bays. Let's actually get a 3rd bay. Go to the shipyard. We'll get more crew. Okay. Pick up another eluder class. Oh, I don't have enough. Wait, we'll get one more Earth ship. We'll restock it, recrew it. Let's save our game. We're gonna overwrite. No, let's just. Okay. Now we need to deal with the next step. Okay, depart the starbase. Star map. Beta Norme. 141. By 531.5. We're way up here. 531. Melnorme. Off we go. So, like, I'm looking at my playthrough, and I don't want to talk about too much about what's going to happen. But we are going to go to 2 different planets and mine them, so nothing super important, but we do need the resources. I'm not sure if there's any cheat commands to give you as many resources as you can get. I'm sure that there are, but I tend to not use them. I don't really feel like they're needed if you do the playthrough in the order that it's meant to be played in, or meant to be run through. Then you'll be fine in terms of resources. Now, if you do the fights yourselves, like when you do the ship fighting, and you're not good at it, and you're losing ships, then you might need more, right? And those things are costly. Now, hopefully, we'll be able to time this correctly. See, we're already July 8th. Something will happen between the 17th and the 19th of each month. So we have to get to 141 by 531. Wow, this is taking us a while to get there. Hoping we can get it in July. We don't have to wait a whole nother month. Hey, July 13th, my birthday. Okay, we need to go to planet 3. 1, 2, 3. It's that little blue one off to the side. Hey, oh, lots of resources here. Yeah, we don't really need bio or anything because we know that there's not going to be anything there. It's just going to be minerals. Off we go. Get these. Let's get one more. Boom, boom. And one more trip. We might have to do this slightly out of order. I don't think that there's going to be enough time to get to the next planet star map. So we need to get to 37. Oh no, actually. 37. Okay, well, hold on a second. We need to get to 43 by 637, which is right here. Roughly. Okay. 43 by 637. So we need to get right there. Hey, thank you for the follow, Jortsa. But we do need to mine a planet at 37 by 671. So let's hopefully we can get there first. It's going okay. Playing through. Usually we don't play games like this, but I haven't played this for a long time. We're already on the 15th, 16th. You know what? Okay, so now if we go look at our map, this thing wasn't there before. If you see up in the top, it says it is unknown. So let's make a beeline for it and see if we can catch it. It's possible we're going to miss it too far away because it goes away on the 20th. Right now we're on the 19th. I don't think we're going to make that. Nope. So it should be gone. So we'll have to muck about for a while, kill some time up in and around here. Yeah, see that thing that we were going to go to? Gone. Let's go mine the thing that we were going to mine. Hopefully we don't get that one. Yay. Okay. Need to go to planet 2. And this should be easy pickings. Yep. All the purple minerals is everything that we want. Nothing there to kill us. We just race around collecting all the crap. And we'll turn that in later. I think that one's big. Yeah, it filled up the tanks. Crap. So we probably wasted some. But this is why in the past section they told us we need to get more, or at least I left that note for myself saying, Stone, you need to get more before you come back out here. Also why we needed another fuel tank as well, because we're going to be doing a lot of this stuff. Okay, so we have to kill time. The next section of our playthrough needs to happen between the 17th and the 19th of each month. And we're on the 25th, so we gotta wait till like the next month. Which means that it's probably better if we go into hyperspace and jet around a bit. Let's see what's on here. Ooh, tectonics is class 5. Probably not a good thing to be going down there, but there's only one. Might as well. We'll just kill time. We've got 3 landers, so we're fine. Let's see. Look at all the earthquakes. Ah, get out of here. We've got a little bit of resources. We'll go to... Let me look at the walkthrough. See if there's any... Okay, let's go to Alpha Pavonis first. While we're out here, let's go to Alpha Pavonis, which is at 56 by 800. Right here. I might have to change that up on my walkthrough. Because I'm pretty sure we can do this part first, and then we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And then by the time we're done there and coming back, hopefully the portal, there should be enough time for the portal to have spawned. So we need to get to planet 7 and search for a crashed ship. Okay. Planet 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's that blue one off to the side here. This one, 7. Okay. So yeah, there's some stuff, but it's hot down there. So we want to go to biological, or no, we want to go to energy. Dispatch down here. Just make this quick. Ooh. Report from the surface. Captain, we have located the wreck of an Ur-Quan dreadnought. The fact that there's anything but a hole in the ground and indicates that the vehicle had some engine power left to soften its crash. Most of the Dreadnought is just so much alien junk. We have made hollows of everything, but I don't think it will be much use to anyone but those egghead xenotechs back at the base. We have found one piece of equipment which is relatively intact. It is a huge hyperspace warp pod. The starboard unit, I think. We will bring it aboard. Damn right you will. Okay, so now we can go back. Hey Lou, how's it going? So we'll go back down here. We want to go to 43 by 637. Okay. Hopefully we'll get there in enough time. I'm doing pretty good. Now that the stream is actually up and running and there's no drop frames and crap, like this morning, I don't know what the hell happened, but hold on, I think we're going to fight this thing. I think this could be the probes. I hope it's not the probes. The probes are such a pain in the ass. Heyo! We can converse, but it's going to be the same crap that it was last time. You know, we too come in peace. Please believe us.
This is Grove 2418-B. We seek to make friendly contact with alien life forms.
Yeah, they do.
Priority override. New behavior dictated. Must break target into component materials.
So they are coming in peace, but then they try to break us into pieces. We are going to attack them. So this is cyborg mode plus, which goes faster. You can barely even tell what the hell's going on there. Now, if you were to do cyborg plus plus, you don't even see the screen. It's just, oh, boop, done. I don't fight those fights because I suck at them. I suck really, really bad at them. And we want to do a playthrough where we're doing more of the plot of the game and the lore of it and quests and all that kind of stuff. Alright, so August 8th, August 9th. I'm hoping we should be able to get there. So now we got to kind of wait around, I think. 6:37. We're almost there. So it looks like we're going to have to wait for a couple days. Let me make a note here. So let's just move off to the side. Move Ur-Quan ship higher. West. Okay, so see that green thing that just popped up? Now that only pops up between the 17th and the 19th of every month. Alright, we want to go to this one. Now we're in Quasi-Space, not hyperspace. So it's like shortcuts through hyperspace. And we're gonna meet an alien species here. No humans very well.
Ha-ha! Our clever ward has found our nook in time. You are the first brave human. No others have made the trip. This is our home world, Fali-Alarophyli, nestled safe in this true space eddy. The portal you pass through is a rarity, a natural point of interdimensional fatigue. We use these phenomena to speed our transit through the realities. We are wondering, have you met with the Ungar recently?
Nope.
We entrusted an injured talking pet into their care, and we were curious about its progress.
You sound as if you know me.
I
Have we
forget
met?
myself. Of course you don't know me. You are from Unzervault, not Earth. We are, however, how shall I say, related. It has been many of your years since I have been to our planet Earth. They
Our
are known
planet
among your
Earth.
kind by many names, some of them flattering, some of them not. The one we use most often was given to us by the children of the Celts, a wonderful culture. They called us the Arilou Lalile. More recently, we were part of the Alliance of Three Stars, along with your kind until we decided to return to our own, how would you say, reality, when it became clear that your people would be safe enough under the Ur-Quan slave shield.
Thanks. What exactly have you been doing on
You
Earth?
desire honesty. It is given. We have visited your world for many thousands of years into your species' past. We
Proof.
have changed things, made modifications.
Proof right there that they've been to Earth. They just admitted it. Now we just need to go find them on Earth, and then we say, look, it was actually in this game. You said you had much to give my people. Can you be more specific?
As you know, we live in a dimension adjacent to hyperspace, which we call Quasi-Space. Our ships move between these dimensions through weaknesses in the interdimensional fabric. Although many such weaknesses, or portals, exist which lead from our dimension, Quasi-Space, to various locations in hyperspace, there is only one naturally occurring portal, which will transport a ship from hyperspace to Quasi-Space. We therefore find it convenient to generate our own portals artificially, with focused dimensional fatigue rays. As a sign of our long-standing relationship with your species, we would happily fit your vessel with a portal spawner of its own.
Ooh, that would be
But
nice.
your ship is so massive, our units would be ineffective. However, we suspect you may find a sufficiently powerful warp pod, the key element in a portal spawner, in the wreck of the Ur-Quan dreadnought on the 7th world at
Good thing
Alpha. Bring that
we
warp
went
pod
there
back here,
already.
and we will prepare a portal spawner for your vessel.
We were already there. I have the
What a
warp pod.
surprise!
What a surprise!
As we
Yeah.
have always said, humans are our most resourceful and clever species.
It's almost like we
We
knew.
are so proud of you, but don't worry that you shall have to wait. We are prepared. Even now, our technical personnel are equipping your ship with a custom version of our portal spawner device. The device is usable only in hyperspace. Whenever it is activated, the spawner will focus several interdimensional fatigue beams adjacent to your vessel, opening a temporary hole into Quasi-Space. Move quickly through the portal. After your ship has passed into Quasi-Space, you can choose any of the nearby portals which lead back to hyperspace, thus saving you needless transit time.
Yep.
Be
And fuel.
keenly aware of this fact. The spawner requires a great deal of energy to function. We estimate that each time you use the device, it will consume 10 of your fuel units.
So I did the math. If you do the quasi-space portal and then take the nearest hyperspace one, it would cost you 15.5 fuel units versus however long you needed to fly. So through hyperspace. What happened? What did you change on Earth? You mentioned a talking pet.
We are an endlessly curious species, and we spend much of our time on, how should I say, reconnaissance missions. During one such trip, we witnessed the crash landing of an Ur-Quan dreadnought on the
So if
surface
you
of
don't
Alpha 7.
talk with them,
Normally, when an Ur-Quan vessel is disabled,
it may not unlock
automatically
parts. So you got to
engages
kind of talk through
self-annihilation
every
circuits to
talking
prevent
point.
other species from learning the Ur-Quan's technological secrets. In this case, however, these circuits must have failed. The dreadnought did not disintegrate on impact. We landed to explore the wreckage, and were amazed to find a survivor, a talking pet. As you may know, the Ur-Quan use these non-sentient creatures for the task of interspecies translation, a task the Ur-Quan find ultimately demeaning. The talking pet was severely injured, and we did what we could for the poor creature, but it grew clear that without superior measures, the talking pet would die. We turned to the Unga, whom we have known for many centuries. Their bioscience skills are far superior to our own. The Unga promised to do what they could and let us know how the pet fared. We have not heard from the Unga since. Perhaps if you are traveling through their stars, you could ask them for us.
We will. Alright, so what did happen at the end of the
Forgive
war?
us if we forget the importance you attach to such events as this. Our context is infinitely broader than yours in scope, both in space and time. Nevertheless, to please you, I shall try to recall. Yes, now I remember. Here is the sequence. The Ur-Quan fleets have moved through your solar system, and you are defeated. Your people make the choice not to fight with and for the Ur-Quan. A shield is cast about your world. Your people are now safe. This makes us happy. The Armada departs your star system and moves toward the remaining Alliance members. Ourselves, the Cyrene, the Yehat, and their adopted Zoq-Fot-Pik. The Yehat and Zoq-Fot-Pik withdraw to Delta Gorno, but they do not permit the Cyrene to follow. We are content with the flow of events and leave the area to return here. From our perspective, this sequence of events ends here.
What are the Ur-Quan up to? Whoops. I wasn't on the game. There we go.
Soon after the Ur-Quan defeated the Yehat and imprisoned the Cyrene and Beetlejuice, their siblings arrived to initiate the doctrinal conflict. This battle continues as we speak.
What? They're siblings? Okay, so what did you change and modify on Earth, and why?
Our motives are multiple. Our desires complex. Part of what we do on Earth is for your own protection.
What?
There are parasites, creatures who dwell beyond. They have names, but you do not know them. They would like to find you, but they are blind to your presence unless you show yourselves. The Androsynths showed themselves, and something noticed them. There are no more Androsynths now, only Ors.
What? This sounds creepy. Please go on.
In a way, ignorance is your armor, your best protection. They cannot see you now. They cannot smell you. Much of our work with your people involved making you invisible, changing your smell. If I tell you more, you will look where you could never look before. And while you are looking, you can and will be seen. You do not want to be seen.
Huh. Alright, goodbye, my Arilou
Goodbye,
friends.
clever child.
Wow, goodbye, clever child. That's not creepy at all. Okay, so I believe... Oh, time does not stand still here. Let's go to... We're ready, so we talked to them, we already went back, we got the portal spawner. Go to Quasi-Space 502 by, where is it? By 460. 502. Oh, gonna be down here. 502, 460. Love the music, man. Back in the day, this, I mean, because this was all played through mod files, man. And but it sounded good. It sounded good. Okay. So now we popped up. So remember we were like over here. And now we're like over here. So that would have taken us, according to the map, 31 fuel units. Okay. We need to get to Epsilon Cassiopeia. 399. By 518. There we go. We gotta go mine planet number 1. And then we're gonna go talk with the Zoq-Fot-Pik again that we met before earlier in the stream today. Woo. They're popping up all over the place. It's probably Zoq-Fot-Pik. Or it could be the other race, which we'll eventually meet. We need to go to Planet 1. Yay, another nice planet here. Oh, tectonics is class 3, so it means that there'll be some earthquakes. But not a whole lot. Yeah, seems like not a whole lot. Not really seeing a ton. Oh, there we go. I needed to actually talk about them first, and then they popped up. Let's go get that other big resource dump over here. Get one of these smaller ones. Come back for the rest. Okay. And off we go. I'm actually gonna save the game. This is a good spot to save that. Star map. We're gonna go to Alpha Tucani. Tucani. It's at 400 by 543. We're gonna go meet with the Zoq-Fot-Pik. They did tell us that's where their homeworld was, and we need to go talk with them first before they will become an ally with us. And we're gonna get that one. Aha! We just ran right past them. See ya. Oh man. Alright, so on our way out, we'll probably be meeting meeting that one. Planet 1. Talk with the Zoq-Fot-Pik. Converse.
Ah, it is the alien
Shinjetsu, right, that's where the crystal people
weapon
were.
pods on his ship.
We hope that during this visit, we can make clear to your species the benefits of a mutual assistance pact.
But we're also armed to the teeth. So don't try stealing our atmosphere or anything sneaky like that.
Wow. So any news about the war between the two alien races?
No, we have nothing new to report.
Nope. Not a thing.
Okay, that seemed kind of suspicious. I'm probably here to seek an alliance.
How wonderful! We accept.
Hooray!
That was quick.
How marvelous!
Yeehaw!
Makes me think
Captain,
that we will
we are
give them more
delighted
than
that
they
your
will
people
give
have
us.
made this choice.
Now we won't get slaughtered.
In exchange for our
Exactly.
cooperation helping you with captains and ship designs, all that we ask for is your protection.
So we don't get slaughtered.
Uh-huh.
We shall begin fulfilling our commitment at once. We will transport officers and our Stinger design to your base immediately.
Their ships
Why,
are terrible.
heck, maybe I'll even make the trip to your planet. I'd make a good starship captain.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
pretty
know.
darn mean in a fight, and there ain't nobody better than me with a thrusting stinger tongue attack.
Thrusting stinger tongue attack. Yikes. Like some specific info.
Sure.
Let's see if
What
they
do you
got
want to
anything
know?
for us.
Just ask away.
Yeah, we don't care. Why does that guy in the back ever say anything?
Nope.
Not
Nope.
a word.
Not a word. Alright. What do you know about other alien
Not much,
races?
to tell the truth.
This space exploration stuff is kind of new to us,
Besides the green alien ship
which have only tried to kill us,
and the black alien ship,
which have actually been quite successful at killing us.
the only other starships we have encountered are strange tumbling red probes, which profess to be on a peaceful mission.
But then
Yeah.
attack like slavering Zabrankies.
Yep.
We believe that the probes are actually robotic scouts which have suffered some kind of malfunction resulting in their aberrant behavior.
And what's worse, they are multiplying.
Great.
Yes, that's true. The probe seems to be replicating at a geometric rate.
Hey! That means if there was only one last week, then next month... wait a minute. Let me calculate. That means next month there'll be a whole mess of those things.
By backtracing the probe's course path, we have been able to calculate that the source of the probes is somewhere on a direct line that includes our star and Epsilon Muscae.
Go get 'em, Captain.
I think tell me more about my people. I
cultural
think
exchange.
I'm not
A
sure if
good
this
idea.
gives us anything, but
Yeah,
usually it's
let's tell
better
'em
when
about
you
Grungy.
meet
Be quiet,
races
He asked a
for the
serious
first time. It's
question.
better to go
He
through
doesn't want to know about
every
grungy.
conversation piece.
How do you know? What makes you so smart? You never even asked him if he wants to know about Grungy.
Grungy.
I bet right now he's wondering, what is this wonderful sport, Grungy? How is it played? What kind of equipment do you need to play Grungy? And I wonder who's ahead in the Grungy championships.
Will you shut up about grungy? If you say another word about that stupid game, I'm going to lose control and blow a cloud of spores at you.
Yikes.
Yeah. Okay. Don't blow your stack.
Oh my
I won't
God.
mention Grungy again. I promise.
Well, Captain, as you can probably see, our culture's predominant trait, its greatest strength and weakness, is the diverse interactions between Zoq-Fot and Pik.
Grungy!
Jesus. Describe your stinger
The Stinger
ships.
is the peak of our technological prowess.
And they're
It's
terrible.
totally awesome.
These
No.
vessels are cheap to build
Yeah.
and can be quite effective in short-range combat.
Yeah.
They turn on a small round thing that's real small.
Remember, though, against most ships, the Stinger must close distance immediately and give unrelenting tongue attacks
Tongue
until either
attacks.
the enemy or the Stinger are destroyed.
Yeah, the tonguing is the best part.
Oh my God. What was your history
Our
like?
past? Quite a broad topic for this short conversation, but we'll share a key piece of our history with you.
After we killed off the last of Branky, we faced an interesting question.
Should we proceed and establish a culture which would advance in art, technology, and social sophistication?
Or should we just go back into the forest and kick back and enjoy ourselves, knowing that a Zabranki wasn't going to jump out of the bush and eat us?
Well, we did go back into the forest. We stayed there for about 5,000 years and
Wow.
had a great time.
Then, one stormy day, a Zoq, a Fot, and a Pik were walking up a steep path looking for something good to eat when a bolt of lightning struck nearby. With a huge flash of light, the bolt of energy carved a strangely shaped chunk of granite out of a cliff.
It was a disc with a hole in the middle. As the rock began to roll down the hill toward the three terrified beings, some dry grass got caught in its hole. And since the rock was still hot, the grass caught on fire.
When the rock finally got to the Zoq, the Fot, and the Pik, they simultaneously discovered the wheel, fire, and religion, thus catapulting them on the road of progress.
Is the
Which
tongue
has
your
led
favorite
us to
part?
this
Absolutely.
day, Captain. Oh, how did the flaming wheel give religion to our culture, you ask?
I will explain. You see, when it got to the threesome, the flaming wheel was going at a pretty good clip, and it ran smack into the Zoq, killing him.
The Fot and the Pik felt so bad. They really liked that Zoq. That they decided the Zoq hadn't really died when the wheel flattened him. He had just gone to a better place.
Presumably one without lethal flaming wheels.
Anything else?
No. Oh,
We
well, let's
had a
see
close
what's
call last
happening
week.
around here
One
and
of
might
those
give us
black
info.
ships was snooping around the system.
Ruh-roh.
But before it got to our world, some of the green ships warped in, destroyed the black vessel, and then left immediately.
We got lucky.
That's good.
Goodbye, Captain.
See ya.
See ya. Okay. That's hilarious. Let's go. Oops. Star map. Beta Cephi 362. By 575. Alright, this one here. And off we go. We're probably going to encounter something right outside the system. As soon as we get out of it. But we're almost done this section. We have to go... there it is. Hopefully... Probe. Oh, the Kohr-Ah. This might be actually a problem.
We are the Ur-Quan Kohr-Ah. We cleanse our destiny. You will soon die. Make whatever rituals are necessary for your species.
Yikes. What are you hanging over?
My trophy bone pit. In here is one skeleton from each of the races, which I personally exterminated. I fondle these bones and recall the fine cleansing. Perhaps your bones will grace this pit momentarily. Yikes. Unless they are accidentally vaporized.
Oh my god. Well, let's go. Buck is Yeah. Yeah, this could be an issue. Let's do Bracky. I think Bracky's gonna die too. No, he's actually doing pretty good. Now, if he dies, he has a chance to come back and resurrect. Nope. Not that time. Let's use another one. Hey, we got one. Got 2 more down. 2 more left. I like the way that... See how he came back? He died and he... Hallelujah. Again. He's died twice. Oh, 3rd time. Wah wah. Alright. Do another one. Tweety. Hopefully we can get the hell out of here after the next... hopefully we can destroy this Kohr-Ah before we lose this guy. So I like how they get power back. They curse and swear. Or they hurl insults. Oh no! Oh, he didn't resurrect. Really? Come on. Alright, last one. And eventually... Oh, Jesus. Wow. Well, that's not good. We might be down. We might be in trouble. Fudge. Well, let's do Captain Fwiffo. See if he can do anything for us. I think he can stay at range, eh? Yay, Fwiffo. Okay. Let's get the hell out of here. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. So those are the black ships. Those are the Kohr-Ah Ur-Quan. They are bad news. Ooh, there's the green ships. Those are Ur-Quan. You need to go to planet 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The red one where the green ship is around. Shoot. You need to go to planet 6 and mine it. And we do need to mine stuff because, as you see, we've just lost like 6 ships. So we need resources to buy more ships. Okay, so there's no Ur-Quan around here, but this guy's probably going to bring in more. Okay, this is a good... Ooh, look at all that. And then as soon as we get out of the system, we're going to warp back to Earth. And then I'm going to take a very brief break because I'm going to go potty. No, that's going to fill our tanks and we're going to waste that. Yeah, that would have totally been wasted. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go potty right now. I'll be right back. Okay. Let's put that down. Take a couple trips. Oh, we may have wasted some there. Because our lander can only hold 50, and if you go higher than that, like let's say if you gathered 49 and the next resource would have been like 25, if you only have space for one more, it will give you the one more, but the rest is just gone. So that's why we make many trips and try not to fill up our holding cells as much as possible so we can get everything. Okay, we want to get out of the system, but oh, so the Kohr-Ah, look at all the space that the Kohr-Ah take up. Holy crap. Okay, we're actually gonna navigate out because remember the Ur-Quan ship was there. I'm hoping we won't get an encounter with them because that would be really bad. Go, go, go. That one seemed to not come after us. Okay. So we want to use our Quasi-Space portal. And we're going to go to 506 by 474. This will take us closest to Earth without having to fly all that way. And star map. There's Earth. So we're also waiting for Hayes to tell us about the Umga cast, or about... I'm not going to say. There will be spoilers if I say. So we're supposed to be getting another device that we're waiting for Hayes to kind of tell us about. Okay. Let's talk to Hayes.
Captain, I'm glad you made it back in one piece. There's something I think you should know. It would appear your diplomatic efforts have struck gold, Captain. We've been contacted by a race called the Zoq-Fot-Pik, who wish to fulfill their part of the unification, something you have arranged with them, I gather. They have sent us specifications for the Stinger-class attack vessels, as well as a large number of Zoq-Fot-Pik commanding officers. You're doing a fine job, Captain.
Thanks, man.
Also, good news, Captain.
Good news.
With no announcement, a small fleet of Arilou Lolilay popped into space adjacent to our starbase, scaring the hell out of the deep raider operator. But right now, I could kiss every one of those pale little weirdos because they gave us 3 skip vessels.
Cool. Minerals to offload, man.
A fine job,
18,000 resources.
Blow up an Ur-Quan for me,
Okay.
Captain.
Okay. Commander Hayes will tell you blah, blah, that they're just doing a distress call. When you head back to blah blah blah. And defeat the Kohr-Ah. The guide recommends Spathi Eluder. Okay, so we're gonna get we're gonna fill up the tank. I wish there was a faster way to fill up. Okay. Let's get us our hands on. Let's get an ion bolt, another ion bolt gun. This one's like this is a power unit. Okay. So let's exit. Let's go to the shipyard. We definitely need to buy more ships. We want more eluders. I guess we can crew them as we go. Okay. Let's get another Earth ship. The Zoq-Fot, honestly, the Zoq-Fot, they're just terrible. They're just terrible. Let's get another Spathi eluder, because why not? They're really good. Got 4 of them. Okay, to start the next part, we need 3 full crew pods. Uh-oh. Well, 7 full fuel tanks. Okay. First of all, let's save our progress, because that's always important. Okay. Let's go here. Destroy the ship, scrap it. Okay, we get the resources back. Because a crew pod will cost 2,000 each. So that's 6,000. Actually, let's go out to outfit the ship. 7 full crew pods. So that's 1 right there. So we need 2 more. 1, 2. 7 full fuel tanks. So let's actually sell that. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6. So we do need 3 storage space. We got that. I guess we didn't really need that. So let's do our 7th fuel tank. We have 2 planet landers, all speed and turning. Okay, so everything else is good. Let's go. Oh, actually, nope. Sorry, it's not. We need to get fuel to fill those tanks up. Hold the up arrow forever and ever. So our next section of the walkthrough, we're going to be dealing with the probes, those bastards that we say, hey, we come in peace. And they're like, yeah, us too. And they're like, yeah, now we need to break you down and absorb you. What? There we go. Okay. Let's go to... We need to fully crew that. I don't think we're going to have enough to get another eluder and fully crew it. We'll see. Maybe. Okay. Let's see if we can get another eluder. 1800. Maybe. Yes. Just enough. Okay, now let's save that. Now let's overwrite. Okay. Let's go to... let's actually turn around, go back in, see if Hayes tells us
Greetings,
anything.
Captain. I'm ready to assist you. The analysis reads as
he needs to
follows.
analyze
Subject Quasi-Space
stuff.
portal spawner. Data. Device is a hybrid of different alien technologies including Arilou and Ur-Quan elements. Our tests show that this device temporarily creates a weakness in the fabric between hyperspace and a different unidentified dimension. The energy cost of this process is extreme, and since the unit's power supply is self-contained, we cannot estimate how long it will remain functional.
Oh.
Summary: use of this device will permit a starship to make transit to a different dimension. The hazards and benefits of this process are impossible to gauge without field study. That's the end of our scientist's report.
Okay.
Certainly, Captain. What do you need to know?
No.
Fine. Is there anything else you need?
Nope.
Be careful out there, Captain.
There's two things we're waiting for him to say. Okay, so let's leave. Let's go to hyperspace and use the portal spawner. Okay. Manifest devices spawner. We need to go to 544. This one, 544 by 532. Off we go. We're gonna deal with the probes. But on the way, we're gonna start getting more. We have to continue getting more resources because obviously we're down to 32, which is not enough to do anything. Okay, let's go to planet at 39 by 745. This one. Pegasi. Have to go to planet 1. And we don't need to go down on the planet because it's going to be a special planet. It's going to be the first one that you guys have seen. But there are a bunch of these ones. Well, not a bunch, but there's like 10 of them. And they give us a lot of resources with the Melnorme. Alright, let's go to planet 1. It's a rainbow planet, so we just need to scan it. We do not need to go down there because actually it's not worth it. We just need to scan it. And that's all we need from here. Go to hyperspace and use the portal spawner. So off we go. Because the Melnorme that we met in our first stream, they want info on alien life forms and info on the rainbow planets. Devices, Quasi-Space. Alright, start map. We are going to 520 by 514. Away we go. Okay. Way up in the top here. Gamma Kohr-Ah. Oh wait. Nope, we need to go to Beta. We need to go to Beta Kohr-Ah. There's 30. By 9. What? By 975. That is wrong. Beta Kohr-Ah. All right. Notes. Beta Kohr-Ah is 033.3 by 981.2. I have it here as 30 by 975. All right, off we go. This is the wrong planet, wrong system. But it wasn't too far off the beaten track, though. I mean, not too far off where we had to go. Because it was like right there. we're gonna go to the gas giant. Why would we go to that planet? Nothing can live there.
Hello, visitor.
What?
We are the Slylandro. I am content to hover, a Slylandro speaker. Your presence here fills us with excitement. We have gotten so few visitors over these many drawn. We hope you can stay to talk with us for a time.
What the heck are you?
This is terribly exciting. We will be happy to tell you about ourselves if you would please do the same. You see, we Slylandro have been extremely interested in learning about the galaxy, but our physique makes us incapable of leaving our gas giant home. Therefore, we are totally reliant on our infrequent visitors to keep us informed about events outside this planetary system. And visitors usually only show up every few drawn. We hope that our newly deployed exploration probe fleet will not only gather information for us, but inform other races of our presence here as well.
Wait, probes? Probes? What are you talking about?
You know, it's funny. We hadn't heard from the outside galaxy in a whole Janasa. And then the Melnorme come by and sell us a probe. And just a few hundred rotations later, you show up. Oh, the probes? Right.
Yep.
Well, like we said, just a short time ago, a race called the Melnorme stopped by. They said they had acquired some information revealing our existence, and they wanted to study us if we didn't mind. In fact, the Melnorme said they would pay us for the right to do so. I guess they are biology nuts or something.
Yep.
Anyway, in exchange for our information, they gave us a probe vessel.
Give me details about your probes.
Sure, if you are interested. In exchange for information about the life on Source, the Melnorme offered to give us a remote exploration probe. It would roam the galaxy gathering information and contacting alien races, and when it had filled its data storage units, it would return here and reveal to us everything it had learned.
Why do your probes attack our ships?
Our probes do not attack. They have only defensive capabilities. Offensive behavior is not part of the instructions we programmed into the probe. To do so would be reprehensible.
Can we talk a little bit about the probe's program?
Sure. What would you like to know?
General outline of
Sure.
the program.
It was a difficult task for us, since we'd never done anything like that before.
Sounds like
But
me
for
and
the
making a
most part,
website.
We just
Oh, what the hell's
adjusted its
going on?
standard program, which went something like
Hey,
scan
Tux.
for targets as defined in target list. If no current target, then select new target. from
Hey,
the current
Tux, you know
targets
your
list
wrestler
using
won a
specified
Royal
priorities.
Rumble
If
last
current
month,
position is at
so
current
you're
target,
going to go up against whoever
then
the
set current behavior to new behavior based on
champion is
behavior
at
priority settings.
WrestleMania.
Perform current behavior.
AJ Omega.
Okay, that's the basic program.
Whoop!
I said it was simple, and here are the tables used by the program.
There's a red
Zoq-Fot-Pik
alert.
rated my stream with 7
With
views.
associated target priority. Space vector
Zorts.
5.
Thank you very much,
Transmission
sir.
source 4.
This
Astronomical
actually
anomaly,
works now.
3. Planet bearing
Bam.
life signature.
It should. Anyways. There we go.
Raw replication material.
I mean, it's not this big long thing, but
Probe behaviors.
Zorts,
with
thank you
assigned
very
priorities.
much, man. How was
Communicate.
the rest of the stream,
5.
dude?
Record data. 4. Analyze data. 3. Seek replication materials. 999.
Huh.
Move to current target. 1. That's it.
We are playing a game called Dark Star Control 2. I played this way back in the day. I think early 90s. We're doing a walkthrough on it.
That behavior was hard-coded by the Melnorme.
For a playthrough, I've
We
got the
couldn't
guide
mess
here
with it.
that I found, and I
Essentially,
updated
the
it to
probe will
be a
only
little
fire
bit
its
better
weapons
than the one
if
that
it
was
has been
online.
attacked and cannot communicate with the
As part of
attacker.
our Sundays, where we're going to do variety games. Sega Genesis or 3DO? Neither. This was only PC, man.
No, probe is armed with a battery of missiles. It
The
doesn't use its
original game
electrical
was on
discharge device in combat.
Sega, not Genesis, the one before that, like just regular Sega. And then Star Control 2 is this game, and it was PC only from what I
That's
remember.
impossible. It's inconceivable.
So right now, basically, we're trying to find a way to break. So Earth, so we're in the year 2155. Earth is surrounded by this red slave shield. We were in a war, we lost, and we were told, hey, you either fight for us as slaves, or you get stuck on your planet and you can't leave. And Earth chose to get stuck on the planet because they're like, we're not going to fight as anyone slaves. And so we were on a different planet. We were able to get off it, came to Earth, found out all this stuff. We're like, what the hell, dude? Yeah, it's Star Control on Sega, Star Control 2 on 3DO. So you've played the original game. Huh. So you know this game. Like, this is the game that, I will be honest, this game and SimCity are the ones that got me into gaming. Like, on PC. I had no idea that it was on 3DO. So basically, we found Earth. We found that they're in a slave shield, and we're like, well, we're on this special spaceship. We're gonna go and try and break Earth free. And now, and as we're flying around, we find these probes. And these probes are attacking everyone, man. We're like, what the hell? And they say, hey, we come in peace. And then all of a sudden, they come and kill us. We're like, what the frick, man? So now these are the people that live on a gas giant who sent the probes out because they can't actually leave the gas giant planet. But they screwed around with the probes programming.
Sure.
As
What would you
we're
like to know?
finding out here. Oh,
Okay. From the Melnorme Traveler Traders.
man,
It was
dude,
catalog item
you gave me
2418. Remote
nice new.
self-replicating robot explorer probe.
I had no idea,
The
dude.
economy model.
No idea. No idea. Why did they
The
sell it to?
Melnorme traded it to us for data on the life on source. They said the information was unique and was worth. I
For
don't really understand.
the
that units of
newcomers,
exchange.
I am
Something
doing, so
like
basically you see the little
10,000
sign
readouts
above me
or
here.
something like that.
I'm streaming every day to
That
raise
was
money for
exactly the
ALS
price of their
Canada.
catalog item 2418.
And
Remote self-replicating robot explorer probe.
long story short, I have slow progression ALS, so I think people that have the regular progression, when they find out they're dead in 2 to 5 years. I know it's a little bit harsh, but it's true. For me, I've had it for 20 years plus. And it does affect me, it does affect my day-to-day life. So while I'm around, I try to raise the money for it every year. We do the walk in June, which I will live stream as well. We had our goal was $1,000. We hit it. But we still got to finish out the rest of the month. We said we're going to stream every day in February. So here we are, just finishing it out. Star Control 2 is a science fiction video game, the second game in the Star Control franchise. It was developed by Toys for Bob. Yep. Originally published by Accolade, yes, in '92 for MS-DOS, right. It was later ported to 3DO. Oh. In '94, that's why. Okay, that's why I probably didn't know. And a word of advice, I might play the third game, but word of advice, not that good.
It was sent on a 500 rotation mission to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no catalog item 2418 remote self.
So as we're doing our streams every day, any bits, any subs, any tips, everything will go to the walk, and there's a third one too. The third one wasn't that good. There's actually a new one called Star Control Origins. It's supposed to be before the first one, and I played about an hour of it, and it's really good so far. I just haven't had time to go through it, and eventually we'll get there on our Sunday streams. After we're done this game and then XCOM 2, then we'll go back to Star Control or Origins. It's really good. It's like from what I saw, just from like the little bit of it. Oh my god. It's basically like this game, but better.
Well, we're not hardware people, so we only know the theory. What
Hey, baby
happens
Rankster,
is
how
that
you
while
doing?
the probe is exploring
Hope you're doing
space,
well.
Whenever it's not doing something more important, it hunts for asteroids and similar space junk, zaps it into its
Also,
component parts,
as a
absorbs the
blanket,
debris, and when it has
Star
enough
Control
raw
XCOM,
materials
yeah.
stored inside, it
I am
manufactures
very much a
perfect
space guy. Like in
replica
real
of
life,
itself.
like this
So
real
even
life,
though we only bought one probe, by
there
now
was a
there should
point
be
where
hundreds of probes,
I was,
maybe even
thinking about
thousands.
going to school for astrophysics or quantum mechanics and all that stuff, and or go to school for doing computer work, which I already knew how to do. So I figured, well, it'll be easier to go through a fast schooling and get a piece of paper to say that I knew what I already knew how to do. So I chose that route, and I still follow space stuff and exploration, like what we do right now, and learning about physics and anything new that they've come up with.
Sure. What would you like to know?
It's more than a piece of.
I'd be glad to.
It's more
You
than a
see,
hobby for
the
me,
probe has the
honestly.
capability
It's
to seek out raw
it's
materials,
learning about
process
everything
the
that
raw
makes us.
materials into component
Anyways,
compounds,
so I was gonna
collect the
say,
compounds, and then when it has a sufficient supply,
as a
it
blanket,
can build a
for
duplicate
anybody
of
that's
itself.
in Voodoo's
We decided
stream,
that since we
right?
had only one probe, we should
And
change
anyone
the
here, if
replication
you would like a
priority
wresler
and
in
crank it
my
up
league,
so that there would be
you're
more
more than
probes
welcome
sooner.
to. I've got the let's say the quote rule to say you have to be a sub or VIP, only because I don't want somebody popping in, creating a wrestler with a follow, and then they're gone for like ever, and then I have a wrestler here, right? So people that I know, like you guys from Vu's stream, are 100% welcome to join our wrestling federation. We do Monday nights for men at 7 o'clock and Tuesday nights for women at 7 o'clock. Just reach out to me on Discord and we'll hook you up. What priority did you assign?
Well, the factory setting was 2, in between movement at 1.
But I typically
and
don't
analyze
chase
data
people
at 3.
as well, so
I told Joyce Lifting to set it a bit higher.
come
Let me ask
to
him
me.
what he set it to.
Come to Butthead.
Oh, my. That was a bit extreme, wasn't it?
Yes, it was extreme.
Joyce Lifting told me he changed it to 999, the highest setting on the dial.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure the way it works is that every time a behavior is completed or interrupted, the program selects a new behavior based on the defined behavior target priorities and what kind of target is currently selected. I think a really high priority would cause a probe to focus its attention on that behavior.
Yep. So
No, it cannot.
yeah, we talk to the
programmed for
probes.
hostile behavior.
Yes, it
What
does.
is your reasoning? The probe seeks raw materials.
So we talk
and
with them,
processes them in
and
preparation
then they're
for
like, all of a sudden,
replication.
oh, you mean I need to
The answer is simple.
replicate
It
now,
would
and it's
spend
going to
more of
use
its time
you.
seeking raw materials for its
Oh,
replication
cool, Vu.
process.
Awesome.
So what?
Thank you very much, both of you, because I know, because you already had it, Zorts. I mean,
I don't see what you are
you
getting
already
at, but
created
I'll
it
play
from before,
along with
right?
you.
So
Like
thank
I
you for that, and
said,
then uploading
alien
it.
ships are
Vu,
the
thanks for
top priority
grabbing
target.
it.
Once a probe
I
scanned a ship,
appreciate it.
it would instantly move toward it. Then, when it got to the ship, it would initiate communication automatically. When communications
Hey,
were terminated, a new
who's
behavior
this?
would be selected, and
You got a donation.
uh-oh, a new behavior would be selected.
Gotta sign in.
And since the replication setting
Gotta
was
sign
set
in
to
like all the
maximum,
time.
the
Come
probe
on,
wouldn't
man.
get time to pick a new target. It would use the current target, the ship, for raw replication
Oh, that guy.
materials. It would process the ship, break it into component
I was like,
compounds with electrical
that name
discharges.
sounds familiar.
Oh no!
Zorts, thank you
What
very
have we
much,
done?
sir. I appreciate
Traveler,
it.
you must tell us what we can
I
do.
really
How can we
appreciate it.
stop the probes from destroying all life in the
Yeah,
galaxy?
I gotta record it. Yes. Thank you very, very much. I like serious. Here, dude. I'm gonna put my serious face on. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, dude. Update. 1,167. Thank you very much, man. Mega
Why,
self-destruct
yes,
code.
there is. You're a genius, Traveler.
Yes,
Why
we are.
didn't we
Of course, we're a
remember that?
genius.
Oh, there's a problem, though. How are we going to transmit the code?
I'll
Well,
transmit it.
While we ponder that problem, at least we can give you the
I
code
appreciate it.
sequence.
We are also giving
That
away
way, if you
a
run into a probe, you can destroy it
D&D
without
book
getting shot at.
called Strongholds and Followers if you play the game. Where is it? Oh, it's over here. This guy. It was only available by Kickstarter back in the day. Now I think you can buy it. It's like $20, but I will ship this out wherever. And yeah, it's reversed on the screen. Great, awesome. I will be making a draw at the end of the month. Every dollar that somebody donates by bits, doesn't matter how, we'll get a ticket, and then we'll see who wins it. We'll ship it wherever. And if you don't want it, find somebody that does, because you're going to get it. Tell me about the other races. Do we have to? I don't think so. Now that we've got the
Goodbye, human fluid sack.
code, that's all that we really need off these. Goodbye, human fluid sack. Thanks, buddy. Okay, let's save. And we're gonna go. Wait, we're gonna go to Quasi-Space. Good morning, Lita. How are you doing? Wakey, wakey. We are exploring space. Trying to save the human race from being enslaved in a slave shield for the rest of our existence. We want to device quasi portal. Okay. Star map. We want to go to 476 by 458. That's probably way down here then. Yes. So we're also, part of the playthrough, we're also going to different planets to find them and gain resources and minerals and all that kind of stuff, so that we can buy more things and be stronger and defeat the big bad guys. We need to go to Epsilon Draconis. 283 by 785. This way. Off we go. Bow, bow, bow. I think I'm gonna reverse my camera maybe then. If it shows up everything in opposite order, like in. How do I reverse it? Flip this way. There we go. Whoa, dude.
Yes, Taco 1983 is now hosting my stream.
Well, red alert. Taco, thank you very much for the raid, yo. And now it's cool that it actually works, eh? Fiesta Taco 1983. Uh-oh. Whoops. No. We need to go to Planet 1. There we go. The shoutouts actually worked. So if you're a VIP or higher, you can use that shoutout command too. I think I set up for VIPs and mods. So all of these rainbow planets, all that we have to do is scan them. We don't actually want to go on them because it's just a waste of time. If you were playing World of Warcraft, what were you doing in WoW? Okay, we need to go to Fomalhaut. Where is that? 437 by 856. This one? Yes. Off we go. You're still playing. You're working on teams with 5? Well, don't let me distract you. I mean, Jesus. I mean, Iron Teams is, need to focus. And even like Blood Teams and all that stuff. Like, Challenge Teams, I should say. Focus. Focus, Taco. As much as I'd like you to... Oh, no. Oh, God. Here we go. I don't know who this is. Hopefully it's a probe and we can transmit the thing. You're in transit. Gotcha. There's no such thing as focus. I know Lita has a problem with focusing.
So,
Oh, here we go.
This? An unknown alien species.
Wow.
How wonderful. Someone new to fight.
Nice.
We, the Tradash of Culture 19, famous Ur-Quan combat thralls, know well the value of a good fight. Either you win and prove your superiority, or you lose and are vanquished. If the vanquished is lucky, it may survive to learn an important lesson from its defeat. This is the way of the Tradash. We fight and learn and improve.
Sounds like the
All
Klingons.
other cultural schemes are inferior. This is a proven fact. What have you to say before we begin combat?
Your blustering does not impress me. We have requirements which you will fulfill now.
Yeah? What? You say what? Foolish, pitiful, small-headed being. We will destroy you and everybody on your ship.
God, these guys, man. I think let's send our last Earthship. So we don't really do the fighting because I suck at it. We just get the computer to do it, and we do it super fast. Basically, this game is set in the future. We're trying to save Earth from being enslaved. And it's one of those games that I played the heck out of as a kid. And there goes our last Earthship. Let's do the Spathis. And we're doing a walkthrough on it, so I'll be playing it for the next couple weeks. So on Sundays, I think we're going to do it as like a variety game day. I know it's hard to see this, but it's faster than going let it go slow mode. Wow, our Spathi is doing a whole lot. There we go, finally. Come on. One more hit. There we go. I think one more ship. Oh no, and we got them all. So those ones are pretty small ships too. And our ship name is the King Bob, of course. All right, let's get the hell out of here. We're gonna go to Fomalhaut. From the walkthrough, it seems like we're about a third of the way through. And I think today we're going to try to get about halfway through. So we're going to stream for a little bit longer. Probably for another hour. Zortz, if you're still here, am I going to be sleeping on the couch? Or I guess you probably shouldn't say anything, but... Alright, we gotta go to Planet 1 and mine it. Alright. God, I love space games. Alright, Planet 1. Their super duper ship. Scan. So how about the weather, eh? Oh man, oh boy. It's funny that it's like, you know, like Wolfpack. So we got Zinda in, and she, on her first show, had her match, her match against Marge, and won because that's just how it is, right? And then she gets put into the Twitch Battle Royal, like I do with all new wrestlers now. Won that. And fought the Baker. And spoiler alert, sorry. It's just right here. She's probably going to punch me now. Oh no, I blew up the... Oh, damn it. That's what I get. And won the title on her first show. So Zinda is a Twitch champion now. We'll see what happens next week. Oh, actually, you know what? That reminds me. I need to make sure Baker is in the Battle Royal to have a shot at possibly getting the title back. Baker in Battle Royal for Twitch. Because that's what we do. We don't give them a rematch right away. We put them in the Battle Royal to see if they can earn their way back to get a rematch. Okay, we need to go to Epsilon Lippy. Pretty lippy. You are crushing your goal for the fundraiser. I mean, yeah, I'm very shocked. I thought 1,000 we were gonna have a tough go of it. I mean, we're over it, which is great. I thought we were gonna. I was planning on streaming every day in March until we hit the goal, but we're definitely past that now, so we're good. We gotta go to 827. Ugh, this is in Kohr-Ah space. We don't want to go in Kohr-Ah space, but let's go. Oh boy, the Kohr-Ah Ur-Quan are bad news. They're bad news. Taco, what are your team levels at right now? Okay, so we need to go to Planet 1, mine the orange only. I specifically say mine the orange stuff only. Okay, so there's something on our radar coming after us. Ugh. Okay. So we definitely don't want to fight them if possible. They're going to be coming after us because they'll detect us, which will do the little trick. Let's see if we can get in there. Okay. All right. Oh my God. So there's 3 there. There was 2 outside. Okay. Now we got to do our little trick here where we just run circles around. Okay, that's 4. We know there should be at least 5. We don't know if there's any around that other planet. Okay. So again, we only want to get the orange. 45 big boy greens. Other 2 are 28 and 26. One of the other 2 is a blood and blood 1 green, but we play the greens like bloods. Gotcha. Okay, so we only want the orange. So my only challenge tunes that I have left are my Iron Man that I made it to 110 that died at 113. And my Iron Team that I actually have with 5 and Lita and Nisi. I don't want to delete that one because I feel like we're still going to play that. Just need to arrange a time. We're just collecting resources because we want all the resources possible. We prefer purple, but orange is actually not bad. The other stuff is okay. It's just it doesn't give you as much as the purple do, and if it's gray, it's like 1 per. No, that's gonna fill up our tanks. Usually, 5 and I just ask each other if, when we want to play. Well, it's a little bit different with four people, right? Because like we have a team of 4, so it becomes a little bit of an issue to try to get a good time. And generally, we can go. I think last time we were good to go. I think I was not feeling good, but then 5 was also like actually he couldn't play, so I almost bailed, but 5 bailed first, so so I didn't feel too bad. Hey, Mr. Tickle Trunk, thank you for the follow. Why didn't it show up as an event? There we go.
Tickle Trunk is now following.
Why is the thing not showing up? Oh, I know why. Should have showed up. There we go. Had to go way up on the top. The game needs to go at the bottom. Star Control 2. I know, it's crazy. I've been streaming for how long, and I still don't know how to do layers, eh? Okay, so we've got this guy. We need to get out of here and get into Quasi-Space, and we got to watch out, because we know that there's another ship out there that's going to enter the system, or enter the planetary part. There it is. We don't know if there's any other ones, though. Fellow Canadian, yep. Toronto. Oh, there's another one. So let's just keep running circles around them to make sure that there's no other ones out there. Okay, I think we're good. We should be good. Let's get the hell out of here. Go, 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 go. You're in Toronto too? Well, the Tickle Trunk is from Mr. Dressup. Okay, let's manifest devices, quasi-portal. Tell because we say chrono. Trana. I've told people, if you want to sound like you're from here, Trana. You don't have to say Trana. Toronto. Okay, we want to go to 5:30 by 5:28. This one? Yes. Get the hell out of there. Mr. Dressup. I took the name because the Americans would think my name is Sturdy. And I missed that show. I mean, it was really sad to hear, you know, like all the things got burned down and they had to go make it new again. It's like, oh, man. Alright, we need to go to Beta Leporis. 766 by 866. So it looks like this one right here. Yes. Need to go to Planet 1, mine the orange only and the big blue life forms. Awesome. Yeah. Alright, Planet 1. So this was a game that I played heavily as a kid. I remember being at a party overnight, and we, while everyone was sleeping off being drunk, at that time I did not drink, so my buddy had this game, and I played this game like crazy. Oh crap, man! Okay, we need to kill the big blue guys. And we need to gather orange as well. That's what it said. So kill the big blue guys and kill the orange. Don't bother with what part of the city? I'm in Whitby now, so in the East End. But I lived in Toronto for years and years. I always consider myself a Toronto boy. Forever and ever. Amen. And it is hard to be a Leafs fan, let me tell you, some days. Let me tell you, it is tough to be in Toronto. You're in Uptown? Alright. So I like North York and stuff. Well, I guess it depends on what part of North, right? You know. Wow. Man. I used to play this with a friend of mine over and over on his 3DO. We were just talking about that with me and Vu, right? Vu was saying that I had no idea that this was actually on 3DO. I only played this on PC. Right? You work in Woodbridge, so this is an ideal location for you. Oh, cool. Yeah, we've got family up there. Oh, we're losing people. Losing crew. Okay, let's get these two. Are there any slow-moving life forms? Yes. Holy crap. I can't wait to get, like, the lightning shield. Okay. That should be it. Where are we gonna go? Gamma Aquari. Okay. 853 by 879. Well, the Ur-Quan Masters version, yeah, that's free online. Yep. Yeah, so when I played the game, they didn't have the audio from speaking, right? They only had the music. And this version, when they had people speaking, I was like, what? What the hell? I had no idea. So was the audio speaking, is that part of the 3DO version, or is this something that they added when they recreated the game? Is this the FMV intro on this version? I don't know what that is. The 3DO was one of the first CD-ROM games. Oh. Oh, so it had the audio. So it had all the... Oh, okay. So this was part of the original game for the 3DO version. Okay, so we need to go to Planet 1. Need to get to a rainbow planet and just scan it. Oh, these are the depressing guys, right? Okay, so we don't necessarily want to... I don't think we have to fight them. But we don't necessarily want to waste our time with them yet. So we just want to scan here. No, apparently Gamma Kohr-Ah, we want to actually get the orange again. And the first fighting game with real music, the one that Rob Zombie produced. I don't remember that. See, I guess I missed like all that because I only played the PC version. So for the combat stuff, I don't play the combat. I just let it go because I'm terrible at the combat in this game. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Terrible. These ones, man, we're losing crew like crazy. But they knew what they signed up for. Like, hey, you know what? We lost your mom and dad. We were gathering resources, but hey, now you're free. I can tell you use the auto combat already looking at your escort ships. Yeah, man. Well, it's cool that I got a fellow fan here because, man, this game was bomb. All right, now we gotta go to Groom Bridge, but we're actually gonna have to navigate our way and do the little thing where we run circles around all these guys. There's gonna be more. Yeah, those in the Utwig ships are the best for auto combat. Oh yeah. Slow it down. Uh-oh. We could be in trouble a little bit. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. Eat that. So we're just bringing all of the ships in here so that we can escape pretty quickly. From memory, I'm fairly certain if we go talk to these guys, we can talk our way out of a fight, but I still don't want to waste that time. I'd rather just run around them, and we'll talk with them when it's time. Go, 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 go. Get the hell out of here. And they're all going to chase us. Alright. Let's star map that. We're going to go to Groom Bridge 966. I think that's like right here. Yep, Groom Bridge. Off we go. Or the Umga. Fighting the green Ur-Quan ships, but you don't do auto for that. What was it? I think I did do auto, and it worked okay. I think the only fight I didn't do auto was when it's time to blow up the Sumatra ship, or whatever it was called. I think it was the Sumatra. Alright, we just need to scan this one. Okay. Just scan. So we're trying to collect a lot of the resources here Just scan. So we don't want to go down because look at the heat on the planet. It's 3,559 degrees Celsius. Yeah, we're not going down there. That's just a death trap. We need to get to the star map. Let's get the hell out of here. All you have to do is aim the particle thing at the fighters, and the Ur-Quan Greens just drain their own hit points. Yeah. Yeah, just don't get shot. Yeah, that's the part I have a problem with. I am really terrible at this. At the combat fighting game. Right, we need to use the Quasi-Portal. Okay. Star map. We're going to 468 by 464. So, yes. Off we go. Off we go. I'm actually surprised that like people know about this game, because I always felt like when I streamed this earlier this year, I streamed it once and no one knew what the hell it was I was playing. We are going to Arcturus 864 by 579. Oh, 579. Up. Oh, no, wait. Actually, it's probably over here. Hold on. 864. Am I on crack here? Did I? Maybe I put the coordinates down. I did. I gotta update my guide. So I took a guide that we had online, that we found online, and I basically added the rainbow planets and all the good planets to go mine, so that you could do it in the efficient method, right, where you do it as you're going to go do this and that. But some of the coordinates, I don't know why I had them wrong. So we need to go to planet 1 and to the moon. Aside from you, Voodoo might still be here in chat. He knew it. He played it as a kid too. We need to go to the moon. Right, we're at the moon. Energy. We need to go pick up this thing. It's right here. I hate those guys. Report from the surface. We found an immensely powerful hyperwave transmitter here on the surface of this moon. It is sending a strong hyperwave signal outward into the unexplored anti-spinward region of the galaxy. Since this equipment is extremely valuable and we have found no sign of any intelligent life, what about those octopus? We have decided to disassemble the transmitter and bring it back to the ship. Yay! Alright. Now we will go to Alpha Andromedae 862 by 700. See, that coordinate's okay. I don't know why I had the wrong one for Arcturus. This part is actually taking longer than I thought it was going to be, so I think when we're done this section, I think we'll probably call it a stream, because I've already been going for about 2 hours 15. Definitely need a break. I need to hit the couch, maybe nap, because body is terrible. Just sitting here is just, I don't know, man. It's just how it is. It just drains me. So we need to go to planet 1 and just scan it. So it seems like we have to go 1, 2 planets, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then back to Earth. So we have 6 more planets to go. We're Alpha Andromedae. Just scan this one because it's another rainbow planet. go, go, go. Okay. Scan. It's much too hot for us to send a lander down. How long have you been playing this save so far? I don't know. We started our first... Let's not load, actually. Hold on. Let's save. You just kind of reminded me to save. But we started yesterday. Yeah, we started yesterday. Not yesterday, last week. And we played for about 2 hours and a bit. So we're almost finished the year. And we're at about 4 hours 20 or so. Okay. I'm going to go to star map again. We need to get to Gamma Reticuli. 741 by 508. Ugh. Oh god. Right in Kohr-Ah space. Great. Not where we really want to be, but we do need the resources from knowing where the rainbow planets are, because we turn that info in to get better landers. So landers that can resist fire, lightning, monsters, heat, like all kinds of stuff. I mean, they can still get destroyed, but you want to get as much info as you can. These are Kohr-Ah that are chasing us right now, for sure. For sure. I was going to load up the 3DO songs because apparently they did new remixes, or maybe they're not the maybe they're not the 3DO ones, but there's apparently a new remix songs that come with this game, and I haven't done them because I still wanted to go old school, like the game that I remember. This could be a slight issue. So as we get out of this system, we have to immediately get into our devices and get into the Quasi-Space portal thing. So we want to scan this one. Uh-oh, Ur-Quan. Shoot. Okay. We didn't see any Ur-Quan on the other planet, but you never know. It might be hidden inside the planetary system. So we just want to scan. We're not going to send anything down, but we might have to... Okay, we might have to do the old trick here, just outrun them. It's not really a trick, because it was from the CD. For me, the 3DO is the original. Yeah, I know, and it's so funny, like, I had no idea that this game was ported anywhere. I thought it was PC. And then the makers released it to the public, and the public re-released it. Haha, I knew. So there is another one. I think we should be good now, because there was only one other planet. So let's get the hell out of here. As soon as we get out, we have to get to the menu to turn the Quasi-Space portal on, or Quasi-Space device on, so we can get the hell out of here before the Kohr-Ah or the Ur-Quan get us. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, thank God. No! Oh, Jesus Christ. Manifest devices. Because I was spamming it like crazy, so my anti-spam thing came on, like, whoa! Alright. Devices. Quasi-Space. Oh, thank God. Get the hell out of there. Star map. 476. Nope. This one. 496. Off we go. Go to Gamma Kepler. We just want to scan that. Uh, 602 by 297. Ooh, way down here. looks like this one. Gamma Kepler. Whoa. Why did it time it out? Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Hold on. Untime it. Sorry about that. Thankfully, Toys for Bob released it. We've got one new Star Control Origins, which isn't actually in the universe because they didn't have the rights to use. Oh, really? And a new one coming out that's based on Star Control 2's releases. Okay, so I just started to play. I played the new one for about an hour, and I really like it. It's basically like Star Control 2, but modern, and it was nice to see something that wasn't number 3, because number 3 I didn't really like it. Okay, so we need to like coax these guys away. We need to get the mic. So these guys are called the Mycon. We will shoot. Oh, we got lucky there. We will fight them later. We don't talk about Star Control 3. Exactly. It was terrible. Oh my god, look at all of them. Wow, they are moving. So let's just keep doing circles. Okay. I was thinking about doing a walkthrough of that as well, but I'm not feeling it, to be honest. Alright, so we just want to scan it. Okay. And then we want to get the hell out of here and use the Quasi-Space portal again. Alright, so we know that there were a bunch out there, but they should have already been here, so we should go. It's like the Matrix only having one movie. We don't talk about sequels. Yeah. Yeah, there were never sequels. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to use the Quasi-Space thingy one more time. God damn it. Can we not do that, computer? I don't know if you guys hear that, but Jesus Christ, it's loud. I need to turn that off, but anyways. Manifest devices, Quasi. Off we go. Scaring the loud beep? Yeah! The one that's scaring the crap out of me. Sticky keys, that's what it is. Turn on sticky keys. No. Turn on sticky keys when shift is pressed 5 times. That's why I did it. That's why I did it. That's why it came up. Make a sound when turning the setting on or off. No. Turn off sticky keys. Lock modifier, just... Okay. It should be off now. It scared the crap out of me. Thought it was her headset dying, but it's fully charged. Sorry. Very sorry. Hold on, let me give you a special sorry. Okay. Special for you. There you go. Sorry. Very sorry. Alright. So we're in Quasi-Space. We need to go to 516 by 466. So we have 3 more planets left. And then we'll and then that will be it. Oh, you didn't unlock the right one. I'm sorry about... Oh my god, Lita, you squished my sorry. What the hell? Okay, we need to go to the Epsilon Scooty. 533. By 35. This is probably going to be with the Yeehaw, and they could fight you. We actually, I think you can't converse your way out of it, so you have to fight them. We do not want to do that. They are tough. They're tough. Oh, Lita, I see something here. Lita. Hold on. Gotta log in. No, I don't want to ask for donations. God, love it. Thank you. Thank you very much, Alita. I appreciate it. I see nothing. I do see stuff. Thank you very much. I need to record it here. Lita. Nope, not Lou. Lita. There we go. We are at 11. What? No. We need to go to the texts. That's why. Gotta update the total. Thank you very much. 1187. So, yeah, 1187. Thank you, Lita, very, very much. I appreciate it. And you know I do. You know I do. Planet 7. We have to mine Planet 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's this little green one over here. This might be a crystal planet. Those ones are great. Yeah, I thought we were gonna miss it. Yeah, only 3, but it's easy pickings. I will post the walkthrough when I fix it on my Discord. Vu, if you want it, if you want it, I'll just post it and you can grab it whenever you want. Okay. So now we're gonna go to Zeta Scooty. It's 531 by 15. Off we go. We really don't want to fight the Yeehaw. They are tough. They are tough. And I just noticed that you made a donation. Thank you very much. Oh, here we go. We need to get to planet 2 and 3 and mine them. Let's go to planet 3 first. I might actually do a save. So I noticed just as we entered the planet system, just as we entered the system, there was a thing on our radar, which is not good. Tectonics. It's only class 3, so there'll be some things. Awkward goodbye. Are you taking off, Taco? If so, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. And good luck with your team. Hope you level safely and farly. Oh, you're not leaving? Okay. I just saw you use the awkward goodbye one, and I was thinking you're taking off. Because I'm always bad at saying goodbyes. There we go. Which is why we got the awkward goodbye emote, because... Oh, you modified it. How do you modify that? Oh, you put yellow on it? What the hell is that? The little yellow hand? Jazz hands. Okay. We're supposed to mine planet 2, but I think it might be too hot, to be honest. Like, it's in the red, right? Like, it's not the super orange, but I mean, it's in the red. Oh, shoot. Crap. Oh, did he see us? No, he did not. Yeah, I don't do a whole lot with the Twitch point rewards. We do more the pebbles, where you can do things where you can buy wrestler title shots and all kinds of stuff with it. If you get like 100,000, I'll make you like a custom greeting and all that. So it's just stuff to spend it on. But I think overall more of it gets used by wrestling stuff. And if you have a wrestler, you earn points there too. But the Twitch points, I think I call them chips or something like that. I don't use them as much, because I don't really have a lot of control over it compared to the points that I already do have through Stream limits. I think the one I disabled on Twitch was the one where you highlight your text, because I can't read the actual text when somebody does that. Okay, where do we have to go? first. Okay. Okay, where do we have to go? We have one more planet to get to. We have to go to Zeta Sextantis. You heard me right, LB. Zeta Sextantis at 468. Oh God. By 91. That's Epsilon. That's Zeta. Oof. Okay, so the way to get that done, hopefully, so there's, okay, if you leave the system in the direction that you need to go in hyperspace, we might have a chance of getting away from the radar blip that was just about to arrive. So let's try this again. We know we're kind of going to go in this direction. Zeta Sextantis. This is the last ship. We are going to do a save game here. And hopefully we won't encounter the Yeehaw. We don't want to fight them. Right there. Oh yeah, we made it, baby. Oh, but we're fighting right. We're going to fly right into one. Fudge. I should have, like, I should have taken control of it. Oh, there's only one. Well, let's converse. I'm pretty sure we can't.
It's none other than the flattened old face of our friend the human. But, old ally, are you not knowing that we, the Yeehaw, are allied with the Ur-Quan now? And your presence outside the slave shield and in an armed starship are clear violations of your oath of fealty. Whatever shall we do? It just isn't the right thing to kill you, human, but
Lou
as a
underscore
loyal
games
member of
cheered
my
for
clan,
1 bit.
I must obey
Why
the
is
wishes
that
of our
alien
queen.
Scottish?
I know, Lou. Thank you very much, Lou. I know. Cause, I don't know. Cause it is. We don't question it. We don't question it. We should be allies. No, hold on. Be your honor, Yeehaw Captain Eyestone, master of the King Bob. In the name of the Empire of Stone, call upon these starship clans to honor their word and fight for our cause.
As much as my heart cries to aid ye valiant human, I cannot.
Yeah.
Each of us is sworn first to our queen, who has commanded us to treat ye as an enemy of the crown.
No. Your species obligation cannot simply be forgotten. What about your honor and your pride?
Can't you see that you're killing me, human?
Yeah.
Shame.
Because you're gonna kill me.
Shame of it. What you say is true. We should be under the same wing, but damn your eyes. Our queen has given the Ur-Quan our allegiance, and there is nothing I can be doing about it now.
Oh no. Okay, so what we might do. Oh, we got out of it. Oh. I didn't know you could talk your way out of that fight. That is great to know. Oh, we're just skipping past them. Okay. Planet 1. Going sideways. We're drifting in. Don't question our Scottish alien overlords. Damn right. I think we just scan it. Nope, it says mine the orange only. So apparently there's bad weather here. Dispatch, but we will mine it. Use everything that we can.
Shazian is now following.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Shazian. We're just about to wrap up. We're just doing one more planet, and then we're going to turn all this crap in. Damn it. And then we're going to save our game again. And then we're going to be done for the day. And then we'll be back next Sunday doing this game again until we... And we're going to be playing this for a couple months. No, maybe not a couple months. I think probably 2-3 maybe 4 streams. Because right now we're about a third of the way through. Ish. Sort of. So, oh, nap. Why is it not saying anything? There we go.
Nap Time just resubscribed for 6 months. What did Jay-Z call his wife before they got married? Fiance.
Dude, that was awesome. That was really good. Nap, that was really good. That was really good. I like that one, man. Oh my god. Thank you very much, Nap. Also, do my obligatory. I'm very... How many months? Oh my god. 6 months. Very sorry. Very, 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 very sorry. I'm not going to do that for like 12 months or anything like that. But thank you, dude. Very, very much. We're going to put that to our fundraiser. So 1192. Does he have a gold leaf? Oh, he does have a gold leaf. Word. Man. Gold leaf. Fancy. Whoa. Okay. We go star map. No, actually, we're just going to navigate out. There weren't any Yeehod in here. We use our Quasi-Space portal generator device thing to get the hell into Quasi-Space, and we'll go to Earth. We'll do the Starbase stuff, and then we'll go to Starbase. Don't actually do it. Go read the next part. Apparently, I told me don't do the Starbase stuff. Devices, Quasi-Space. We need to go 506 by 474. This will take us closest to Earth. The Melnorme hacks. Okay, star map, and heading back to Earth to wrap up our stream. Oops. Go, go. Oh, Nap, I'm so sorry. So it said don't actually do it. What? Talk to Commander Hayes. Offload all his minerals. Right. So we're still gonna... Okay, listen. We're gonna go talk to Commander Hayes. Let's
I hope the battle fares well, Captain. By the way, I thought you should know, we're receiving a priority distress call from the Zoq-Fot homeworld at Alpha Tucanae. The signal was urgent but extremely weak. The only portions of the transmission that we can be sure of are help, Black Destroyer, planet under attack, help, worse than Zabranki, whatever that means, and finally, help. Also, we have a major situation, Captain. As of a few days ago, all Spathi starship captains have vanished from our starbase.
Spathi,
we don't know how or why, but until we receive replacements from Spathiwa, you will be unable to commission any additional Spathi eluder vessels for your fleet. Also, we've detected a minute but measurable disturbance in the inner space fabric at approximate true space coordinate 100 by 50. Our scientists speculate that this disturbance may be caused by many thousands of hyperwarp penetrations, all in phase, as though a huge fleet of ships were on the move.
Ruh-roh. Alright. Minerals to offload. Look at all that. Oh, juicy. Yum, 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 yum.
Wow, you really hit the mother load this time.
Damn right.
The analysis reads as follows. Subject, hyperwave broadcaster, unknown design. Data, this technology is new to us.
How did they
but though
find
a
an
bit primitive
amateur
by
voice
Alliance
actor?
standards, is capable of generating a very strong signal.
Who could
Summary,
do
should you
this
wish to
with
call
this
someone in
voice?
hyperspace or
Thousands
send a
of
message through a
penetrations,
mile
I
of
know.
steel, this
That's the
baby
first
will
thing
do
I
just
think of.
fine. The next entry in the analysis is subject,
man.
Slylandro probe destruct code sequence. Data. This is a complex sequence of program instructions using an encryption sequence similar in some ways to the rolling Fung algorithm. Summary, when a Slylandro probe approaches, open a hailing frequency, wait for a response, and then transmit the code.
Yep.
That's the end of our scientist's report.
Yep. Damn probes.
Return soon, Captain.
Okay. Cell. Okay, it tells us. Okay, we're gonna do this next part. Okay, we're gonna do this next part. We have to. Okay, we're gonna sell all of our fuel. Yes, selling all of our fuel. Who brought the tentacle monster? Sell all of our fuel. No, we did, but now we're gonna go buy like everything off, like everything. So exit. So I basically, yeah, I got a playthrough, and when I played through it the first few times, I was like, you know what, it's not quite right, and I put in the best way to. Sorry, the most efficient way to get more rainbow planets and mining and all that stuff too, because the playthrough that I found did not have that stuff in it at all. It just had a list of them, but didn't tell you when you should go there. So I put those in as I played through. Now I've got my own, and I'll post it up on Discord today when I make a few fixes that I have to make. So we got to leave the solar system. We're out of fuel. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Alright. So now we can't move anywhere. We can't even go back in. We're stuck. Now we wait. Oh, wait. No, use the Burvixese. The Burvixese caster. That's what we need to do. We could also just sit there and wait too. So here comes a probe. So after this game, the plan is we're gonna play XCOM 2 because I've never got a chance to play it. I only played the first game.
Master trader in the Melnorme
And then we'll be playing Star Control Origins because I've only played it an hour.
Has traveled quickly. I need not say how eager we are to trade with you and your kind. Now, how can I be of
Oh, the
service to
Melnorme.
you?
Come in peace. Yeah.
Absolutely. Our primary trade good is information. Why, right here on my display screen, I have something which I am certain would be of incalculable value to you. We can discuss the details of this very significant information later, when we have established normal trading procedures.
That's spam.
At which time we shall also discuss the nature of our fees.
Ooh. Fees?
You are of course correct. We long ago abandoned currency, and now only deal with commodities that have intrinsic value, such as valuable information.
But our cause is just.
No, it is not. In fact, in our culture, giving, with no fair exchange of goods or services, is considered vulgar and inappropriate. Please do not mention this subject again.
Well, trade us for the week. Well, we come in peace, representing the Empire. So
Even before our first
we
meeting,
basically got to
we
get to a
knew
point where we
what
got to
we
sell all the information
Though
where we
your
found
struggle
all
to
the
free Earth
rainbow planets
shall
and all
be
the
a
life
long
forms and
and
stuff.
difficult challenge, fraught with great danger and mystery. We have great confidence in you and your abilities.
Yes. I think
We reel within coed fear and are thrown into a sudden panic. Being peaceful by nature, we would no doubt be unprepared for your sudden hostility were it not for the excellent weapon system we bought from the Burvixese just last month.
Oh.
A weapon system which is fully locked on your command bridge, by the way.
Well, why did your bridge just turn
To us,
blue?
Blue ambiance signifies a response to an unexpected threat. It shows that we are under emotional distress. And, not incidentally, it also lets us see our weapon consoles more clearly.
Well, look, we were just testing your,
You have an odd way of making friends, Captain.
Sorry.
Are you certain that you aren't just tricking us?
Yeah.
So that you can attack us the moment our back is turned?
Promise we won't do anything.
We believe you.
How do you know about
gather
this?
information from
I think we got to go through all the
secret
chat
sources
stuff
in
first.
space and
I mean, we
time.
did meet them before just to briefly chat with them, but
Even one of
I don't think we
these
went through
sources
everything.
would be so high that your species would be in debt to us for centuries.
Thanks. Can you tell us
Our
about yourselves?
origins and purposes are frankly mysterious, and due to several unavoidable factors, we are unable to discuss ourselves in any great detail.
Well, what are these unavoidable
And
factors?
foremost among these
Money.
factors is our unwillingness to give away information about our history, psychology, and mental powers, our unique physiology, the exact locations of homeworlds, or our potentially ominous long-range plans. However, these important and
The
relevant
Ferengi, man.
pieces of information are available for a nominal sum of credits.
There we go. Shall we begin trading
Yes.
now?
Let us get down to business. Since this is your first time trading with us, let me explain how our system works. We are interested in purchasing certain items, specifically biological data on alien life forms, and the coordinates of certain strange worlds whose radiant energies defy all scanners,
That's the rainbow
producing
planets.
a rainbow-like image. In exchange, we have many interesting and valuable commodities, such as fuel, compatible with your starship's hyperdrive thrusters, technological specifications, allowing you to build new devices for your ship, and many important secrets which may help you in your travels. To facilitate trade, we translate all your sales into interstar credits, with which you may make purchases. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Now, what can we do for you today?
Why did your bridge turn
That's
purple?
a good question. With a very interesting answer. The fee for this information is 12 million credits.
Jesus. I'd have some items I'd like to
What
sell.
would you like to sell?
So we're gonna sell all the
Captain?
rainbow planets, data on alien life forms.
The 13 units of
So they don't really give a whole lot?
biological data we downloaded from your ship.
Like it's 2
earned
for
you
1 for each unit.
72
Not a big deal.
Credits. What would you like to sell?
But the
Captain?
rainbow planets, they give a ton.
Your ship's log indicates that you discovered the whereabouts of 10 of the rainbow world.
And there's only 10 in the game. So we got them all. We're good to go.
We will give you 5,000 credits.
Ooh. Alright, let's make some purchases. Okay, purchase all technology upgrades.
Would you like to buy today?
New technology.
Investment. Ah, yes. You are so right. These technological breakthroughs don't cost you credit. They earn you credit.
Sure.
Of course,
Sure, buddy.
there is an initial charge, but each technological system item is guaranteed to be useful for something important somewhere in the galaxy at some point in the future.
Thanks,
All
buddy.
technologies cost 150 credits.
No problem.
The technology we are now offering includes plans for building blaster weapons
Yay.
twice as powerful as your ion bolt guns.
Yes.
Please remember that these weapons consume energy from your combat batteries faster than your familiar ion bolt guns. You may wish to compensate for this by building additional dynamo modules for your flagship. The technology we are now offering includes specifications for constructing modifications to your planet landers.
Yes, please.
Which will double their speed.
Yes.
Ah, yes. Speed.
Speed.
An excellent choice for the
Come on, Nat. You don't
hunter
know what
and
ion
trade
bolt
encounter
guns
as
are?
well.
They're fantastic.
These modifications are simple enough to be put in place immediately. Your landers should be properly equipped in no time.
These
The
guys.
technology we are now offering includes details on how to add point defense laser systems to your flagship.
Ooh, it's more the way he says it. Ion bolt guns. Or speed. I would like to buy the technology
These
purchased.
little
Gotta keep
babies
keep
are
going until he's
great
got nothing
for
left to sell
defense.
us.
But because of their limited range, they may not make a good offensive weapon.
No.
However, the more you build for your vessel, the more damage each laser strike will do. The technology we are now offering includes plans for building
Lander?
improvements to your planet landers.
Yay, another lander thing.
Which make them resistant to hostile alien life forms.
Thank you.
Our reinforcement procedures on your landers are complete. Now, provided your crew will stop putting their hands out the windows, they will be much better protected against hostile life forms. The technology
Get your hands in the
we are
windows,
now
guys.
offering includes blueprints which show how to increase your lander's cargo space
Yes,
to
please.
double its present volume.
Ooh, that was a good one.
This makes your resource gathering more cost effective,
It
Captain.
will.
The technology we are now offering includes blueprints which show how to add double capacity fuel tanks.
Yep.
We hope that these improved tanks will make more module slots available on your flagship, which you can fill with other, more useful equipment. The technology we are now offering includes plans for improving the rate of fire on your lander's stun ray bolt beamer gun.
Bolt beamer, stun ray bolt beamer gun.
After some wild game, Well, the changes we made should really make a difference. Unless, of course, that wiring went in backwards.
What?
In which case, you won't be able to shoot at all. Or take off, for that matter. Don't worry, Captain. We stand behind our work. If something goes wrong, just bring it back to us, and we'll fix it pronto. The technology we are now offering includes details for building modifications to your planet landers.
Yes, please.
Which make them resistant to earthquakes. With the addition of these safety belts and heavy-duty shock absorbers,
So our landers didn't have
your lander occupants should
seat
be
belts.
much safer when an untimely earthquake strikes. The job.
I mean, it's just like being on Trek, right? Where they're going around on like a space shuttle and nobody's in
The
seatbelts, right?
technology we are now offering includes plans
Oh,
for
seatbelts.
adding auto-tracking modules, which improve the aim of all your
This is a good one.
weapons. You are preparing for a mighty battle, eh?
Yes,
well,
please.
let me give you some advice. You should consider using multiple tracking modules, since this will greatly improve your aim. However, never add more than 3 to your ship. Any more would be useless.
Thanks.
The technology
Thanks
we
for
are
the
now
tip.
offering
I guess that
includes plans
was free.
for adding improvements to your planet landers, which make them resistant to inclement.
I'm kind of
weather.
surprised that they give that extra
A
info for free.
superconductive spray paint, and presto, your lander can sustain a direct hit by a lightning bolt without risking the passengers inside. Usually,
Uh-oh.
since the job is so easy that a nymph could do it, I expect all your landers will be treated in less than an hour.
Thanks.
The technology we are now offering is everything you need to know to assemble modifications to your planet landers,
Yep.
which make them resistant to planetary hotspots.
Yes.
With these new ablative plasma heat
Ablative.
shields, your crew
Ablative.
will be substantially safer on hot worlds. But like all our lander modifications, this protection is not perfect.
Oh.
So remain cautious. Since the changes to your landers are
So we're more
straightforward,
fire
your
resistant
lander should
and
be
lightning
fitted
resistant,
with the
not
heat shields
fireproof
by the time you return to
lightning
your
proof.
ship. The technology we are
Should
now
be almost
offering
done.
is plans for
Getting all the
building
tracking stuff.
Hellbore cannons.
Wow.
A weapon much more destructive than a simple blaster.
Yes. Give us
Captain,
Hellbore cannons.
Just a suggestion. Hellbore cannons are energy gophers. So unless you want to have a long delay between shots, I would suggest you add dynamos or even Shiva furnaces to
Oh,
your
Shiva
ship. The
furnaces.
technology we
What
are
are
now
those?
offering includes details on how to develop Shiva furnace modules.
Speaking
which
of,
generate energy
hey,
for
we might
your
want these. We'll
combat
sell that to
batteries
you. X for X.
twice as fast as your standard
Bastards.
dynamos. I am certain you will appreciate this new module, Captain. With it, you should be able to destroy and devastate twice as fast as before. Commander, that is the
Okay,
limit
so that's all
of the
attack.
new technology
Now we need to
we
get
can
useful
offer you.
information on alien
If I may
races
say so,
until
you have been
we
an
get to a certain
excellent
point.
customer.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you.
You're welcome. Information.
As you know, in our many centuries of star trading, we Melnorme have come to learn much about what happens in our galaxy, both now and in the ancient past. We have also kept records on the diverse alien races in your region space.
Really?
We will share this crucial knowledge with you for a fee of 75 credits per informative fact. No refunds.
Oh. We will pay for useful data on alien races.
The Zoq-Fot-Pik are a friendly Kohr-Ah
Oh,
of
we already
3
know that.
alien species, all native to the same world. They are presently suffering severe collateral damage from the ritual combat between the Ur-Quan and the Kohr-Ah. While this is unfortunate for the Zoq-Fot-Pik, They have been forced to abandon many of their worlds. This close proximity to the Ur-Quan war will give them insights into the conflict, which will be of great use to you. In addition, the Zoq-Fot-Pik met the Chenjesu early on in the war, and are eager to make allies who can protect them from their enemies. In case you are interested,
that we already know.
The Zoq-Fot-Pik homeworld is at coordinates 400.0 by 543.7, Planet 1.
Alien races.
The Ur-Rat are presently attacking the Pekunk in the Lekali and Kruger constellations. These beings have slavish devotion to their dark gods Dogar and Kazan, which in the past few years has been used against them by the Unga. If you need to manipulate the Ur-Rat, we suggest you discover the Unga's technique and duplicate it.
How did they do that?
The Pekunk are a mystical offshoot of the Yehat species, who left their bird brothers long ago to found a peaceful enclave in the Kruger and Geichless stars.
Geichless?
At the present time, the Pekunk are defending themselves against the Ur-Rat, who have been commanded to attack the happy birds by Dogar and Kazan. The Pekunk may be unwilling to make a formal alliance with you, but we have confidence that if you explain yourself honestly, they will help your efforts against the Ur-Quan.
Guess they don't know about the talking pet guy.
The creatures presently fighting the Ur-Quan are called the Kohr-Ah. They are an Ur-Quan subspecies who split off from the main species many thousands of years
We're waiting
ago.
for one piece of info.
Their present fight is a ritual
as soon as we get that, then we
reenacting
can
of a
get out of that.
major difference of opinion between two rival Ur-Quan leaders after the Ur-Quan overwhelmed their slave masters, the Dinyare. The Kohr-Ah are immune to reason, having long ago lost the ability to see their situation objectively. They live in a self-maintained paradox. To ensure their safety and security, the Kohr-Ah fight an endless battle against all other sentient species.
Yep. They're crazy.
I must warn you about some very bad people. Is this worth so many credits? You ask yourself. I assure you, it is. The creatures are called the Druge, and they are a callous and evil race. They care for nothing but profit and personal gain through unfair mercantile exchanges. Why are you looking at me like that, Captain? It is not appropriate. As I was saying, these wicked creatures will try to sell you commodities at unreasonably low prices. Boy, they almost give away fuel. Do not fall for their tricks.
Sort of.
There are hidden costs, secret tariffs, so that you may avoid them. I will tell you that their main trade world is Zeta Persei 1. Why are you smiling, Captain?
Oh, no reason.
The Burvixese race evolved on the planet Arcturus 1. They lived there in a relatively benevolent manner until the Kohr-Ah came and destroyed them during the course of 2 or 3 unfortunate days.
Damn.
The Druge were largely responsible for the Kohr-Ah finding the Burvixese. You see, the Burvixese were in long-distance, hyperwave contact with a race known simply as the Geg. For decades, the Geg and the Burvixese traded much valuable information until the Geg came under attack. by an invading race who you may know as the Kohr-Ah. The gag warned the Burvixese that the Kohr-Ah located races by their hyperwave transmissions and that they had already discovered the radiations from the Druge. When the Burvixese were kind enough to warn the Druge that a hostile alien race was homing in on their hyperwave radiations, the Druge shut down all their transmitters and erected a powerful hyperwave beacon on the surface of the Burvixese moon. The Kohr-Ah changed course, attacked the poor Burvixese, and sadly destroyed them all.
The freaking Druge. They are actually, you don't want to deal with them.
The Fradash are an arrogant, stubborn, and
Hey, we've met them.
thick-skinned species who reside in the Draconis and Apodus star systems. They have little or no respect for anything but force, which they admire greatly. To make the Fradash your friends, you should consider killing most, but not all of them. In addition, they guard some kind of sacred relic at the star system Zeta Draconis, though we do not know the true nature of this artifact. The Fradash homeworld is at Delta Draconis. After the war, the Chenjesu and the Melnorme chose to be slave-shielded on Chenjesu's homeworld at Procyon. We suspect that they are melding their two species to form some kind of new hybrid race. A race which may well be powerful enough to destroy the Ur-Quan single-handedly.
They are.
However, by our calculations, this process will take many decades, if not centuries. Should you wish to talk to them, we recommend you invest in a hyperwave broadcasting system, which is powerful enough to penetrate the shield around their world. The Mycon are using this time,
might
while
be the
the
last
Ur-Quan have their attention elsewhere, to expand their sphere of influence as fast as possible. The Mycon colonize planets by launching tough spore pods from orbit and injecting them under the planet's surface. Months later, after the spores have grown hundreds of thick, fibrous tendrils under the planet's crust, the tendrils suddenly thrust up out of the planet and create huge calderas. Not incidentally, filling the planet's atmosphere with the Mycon's preferred gases, clouds of superheated steam and sulfuric acid.
Okay. Almost, I think.
Following the end of the war,
So the Mycon piece is important because we need to get to the Cyrene piece, which we have not met them, but we will. We do need the info that you get specifically from these guys to help move us along.
They had just made a major breakthrough when they were suddenly wiped out by a race called the Ors.
So the Arilou did warn us about the Ors.
Out of nowhere. Actually, we don't know what the Ors did to the Anchorcent. They're just all gone.
Yep.
The Arilou are a mysterious race of IDF beings. IDF meaning interdimensional fatigue. They do not reside in this galaxy, or in fact, anywhere in this universe. While it is true that the Arilou are rarely seen far from the Colombe star group, they do make regular, secret visits to your world, and have done so for centuries. Ever since Earth was slave-shielded, they have focused their attention on the humans aboard the star.
So they changed us so that we couldn't get sniffed out by the Ors.
Though
like
the
the
Arilou
andro synth were.
and
The
our
andro
rather
synth all
overtly
disappeared.
hostile. We believe that they have a secret agenda, which somehow involves your planet, Earth. These secret plans may or may not cause grief and woe to you Earthlings. Just under 20 years ago,
Yeah, we
the
know about that.
brave and suicidal Zoq-Fot-Pik
Well, we don't know about this.
annihilated their species by exploding a precursor device, some kind of bomb, in the interior of their sun.
Damn.
The resulting storm of solar flares cooked the life off the Zoq-Fot-Pik homeworld
Yikes.
and incinerated over 100 Ur-Quan dreadnoughts which had just entered the system to conquer the Zoq-Fot-Pik. In actuality, there are still at least a dozen Zoq-Fot-Pik left alive in the galaxy. One or two are at Delta Gorno, guarding the dead hulk of their once beautiful world. Others can be found in Zoq-Space.
The Lux, we will meet them.
The Slylandro are a mostly
this stuff we already know.
non-solid, sentient race who live in a gas giant at Beta Corvi. We recently sold them a self-replicating
Yeah, we know, buddy.
exploration probe, which has somehow turned hostile and attacks everything it detects. If such encounters have angered you, Captain, please do not address your concerns to us.
Not
We
our
possess
fault.
a formal waiver of damages authorized by Slylandro speaker and are in no way responsible for the situation. The cowardly Spathi live at the single planet orbiting Epsilon Grus. They do not actually live on their world,
we already know
rather they
this too.
reside on its airless moon. The reason? A xenomorphic species
I thought
which
there was a part
craves
where
the
it says that the
sweet, liquid
Cyrene
flesh of the
lost her
Spathi
homeworld
has
due to
been
one of the
transported
Mycon.
to the surface of their planet. And makes
And that's the part that we
every
need to get to,
attempt
so that when we meet
devour
the Cyrene,
poor
we have that
Spathi.
info.
I'm certain that the Spathi would be forever in your debt if you were to eliminate these creatures from their planet. What? You fear the alien creatures will find you a treat also?
Nah.
Fear not. Our data reveals the beasts are not interested in your species.
We're
Should you
like
wish to consult with
crustlings.
the Spathi ruling council,
We're not eyeball
you will
people.
need to know the secret Spathi cipher, a password, which is Huffy, Muffy, Guffy.
I thought it's only known to
Like you Earthlings, when the war with the
all this
Ur-Quan was
Spathi,
lost,
nobody else
the
knows.
Cyrene
Here we go.
chose to be slave shielded.
This could be it.
Their new world is at Beetlejuice. The Cyrene Starbase is crewed by the starship commanders and crew who were decommissioned at the end of the war. Though the Cyrene hate the Ur-Quan with a vengeance, they are unlikely to offer you assistance unless
Here we go.
you reveal to them the truth behind the tragedy of their original homeworld, Syra, which was destroyed by the birth of a Mycon deep child a century ago.
Alright, that's what we needed.
What else?
Alright,
would
we
you
need to
like
buy. We need to fill our
As
fuel
you
tanks
know,
up to
We
maximum.
carry a large
3
supply
times, go
of
back to the
fuel on
starbase and
board,
sell it all. Go back
which is
and
compatible with
fill up
your
our tanks
engine
again
system.
so that we
We will be
maximize
happy
the credits
to
that
sell
we
this
use off of these
substance to
guys.
you at a cost of 1 credit per fuel unit. How much fuel do you wish to purchase?
For all my tanks,
Fuel transferred to your vessel.
I should be leaving.
It has been a pleasure dealing with
Go
you,
back to the
Captain.
starbase,
We look forward to your
sell the
next
fuel,
visit.
go back and call these guys again, refill the tanks, sell it, go back outside, call them one more time, sell the fuel. And then we can go buy a whole ton of stuff. Then we're gonna super duper outfit our ship. And then we're going to, I don't know. Don't go to Venus. We don't care about Venus. Here we go. All right, Starbase Commander.
Captain, I'm glad you made it back in one piece.
Me too. Oh, I guess
Farewell, Captain.
Let's go to Outfit Starship. Fuel. Sell it all. Hold that down button. Look at all the RU. Look at it. Yum, 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 yum. Give me all the RUs. I can't remember if the maximum you're allowed to have is 32,000 or not. It might be. It's been a while since I played this, but I mean, it does say just do it 3 times. So we could do it more, but I feel like it's going to put us over how much we're allowed to get. Or it's going to put us over the maximum RU value. Alright. That's it. Go back out. Go call Billy back. Billy Melnorme, the trader. Manifest, devices, Burvixese, caster. Oops. Actually, you know what? Let's actually save the game because we just went through almost basically like an hour or so of info. We can't actually move, so we gotta wait.
How nice to see you again.
Yes, we're gonna skip past that. I would like to make some purchases. Fuel.
How much?
Yes. All.
Fuel, friend. It has that.
Let's go. We'll go back into our solar system. Oh, come on. Doop, doop, doop. Yeah. And sell it all. And we'll do it one more time. And we are going to sell it all again and then upgrade our fuel tanks to the high efficiency ones. But you can't sell it unless you empty them. So we do have to empty it out again the third time. It would be cool if you could just empty it, if you could sell it and also sell the fuel at the same time. That'd be cool. All right, we're at 29,000. Let's go back out one more time. And we're gonna outfit our ship with super duper stuff. Manifest, devices, Burvixese. And we wait for them to pop in.
I had it.
Yes, yes. Purchases. Yes. Fuel.
How much?
Yes. All of
Fuel,
it.
friend. It has
See
that.
ya. He's like, alright, fine. It's cool, it's cool. Alright, this is the last time in here. Approach Earth this way, it's faster. Starbase is directly ahead. And we sell the fuel we just got, and now we're gonna sell. Now we're gonna go buy a bunch of stuff when we sell all this. Looks like we're at 32,000. I got 99 problems, but RU's isn't one. Yeah. Oh, it looks like we can go more than 32,000. guess they're using like an unsigned int or something like that. Like I think there's cheats for this, right? But I don't think I've ever used it because I was like, I always liked just playing the game and screwing around and doing the playthrough every once in a while, just because I think it's such a great plot and story and all that. And it lets me relive my childhood a bit. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of those. Get rid of. Okay. 3 Hellbore cannons. 1 at the front of the ship. Hellbore, and then 2. That's 2, 3. 3 full crew pods. We got that going. We will. Can I actually sell one of these? Alright, fine. 3 high efficiency fuel tanks. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1 storage bay, we kept that. 3 planet landers, got that. 2 tracking systems. Okay. 2 Shiva furnaces. 2 dynamos. Okay. Star Control is 2D Mass Effect. Changed my mind. You know what? I have been stuck in the. Okay, I'll be honest. For the last 15 years, I've been playing, not like exclusively, but nearly exclusively World of Warcraft, right? So Mass Effect is another game I did not get a chance to play, and would probably go on my list to play on Sundays when we get there. So there's a ton of games I have not played, a ton of them. I know, I've heard it was really good. I don't doubt you. Okay. Oh, no, we wanted the dynamo unit. Okay. So we're gonna go out. Let's actually fill up our crew. You just offended Lou. She's, you know what? I could hear you being like, oh my god, Stone! I could literally hear you being like, oh my god. You heard her start typing. Then you knew, oh, Stone's in shit now. Right, so we can't build any more Spathi eluders, and we can't build any more of those, so. We are gonna go, we're gonna... Shit, I couldn't type faster. Watch out! Watch out! No, she was in there. Just don't play Andromeda. I don't know what that is. Is that like a race in that game, or is that a different game? If that game is based on the TV show back in the day, I wasn't a fan of that show. To be honest, I didn't do much for me. It's like Kevin Sorbo, right? And Kevin Sorbo was okay. I honestly gotta give Mass Effect Andromeda another shot. So is that like an expansion? Is the third okay, alright. So we have to leave the system one more time and refill now that we have our super duper high efficiency fuel tanks. And then we're gonna call it a stream right there. It's the 4th? Okay. Oh. I'm not dumb. You're not dumb. You are not dumb at all. You are a smart like a whip, like.
What a coincidence. I was just
she should have
talking
known
about
better.
you to the Burvixese captain. They expressed great interest in your explorations and struggles against the Ur-Quan. But, like all of Burvixese, I'm afraid they were hesitant to introduce themselves for fear of well, frightening you.
Really?
In any event, it is our pleasure to meet you once again.
Sure it is.
Now,
Oh, see?
what can we
Every
do for
time it's
you
time to buy or sell
today?
stuff, their bridge turns purple. I think it's to make you want to buy stuff
What
and sell
great
stuff
items would you like to
easier.
buy today?
We want to buy
How much fuel do you wish to purchase?
Fill it up. Might die off if you ignore them. Yeah, the next part of the next phase is
Fuel transferred
go to the
to your
Zoq-Fot-Pik
vessel.
and then go do the Spathi, which is actually a short. It's actually a short part.
It has
You know, we
been
could actually
a
squeeze
pleasure
that in
being
right
with
now
you,
because the
Captain.
next part would be the show
We look
fixty,
forward
and that's
to
rather
your next
long.
visit.
So you know what? Let's. You know, I keep saying this is it, but no. Let's go do the Zoq-Fot-Pik. I'm gonna use the Quasi-Space portal, and we're gonna go to 502. Because remember they were saying help, help. By the way, help. 502 by 460. There we go. 502 by 460. We gotta go to Alpha Tukanai. We have to fight the Kohr-Ah. So there's only 2 parts in this section right now. Alpha Tukanai is 400 by 543. Off we go. And then we're gonna go find out what happened to these Spathi, because remember the commander said all of a sudden they all just disappeared. Like, what the hell? Yeah, well, I mean, I know what happened to them, but you guys do. Let's go to Planet 1. And we have to use the Spathi eluder. Alright, ooh, there's a Kohr-Ah ship in orbit.
We are the Ur-Quan Kohr-Ah. Your presence here is premature. We fight the Khazar for supremacy of doctrine and possession of the Samatra. When the battle is won, our task is simple. We cleanse. You are the filth.
Yikes. Please don't destroy this ship. We mean you no
In
harm.
the 20,000 years of our mission, we have heard more pleas for mercy than you can possibly imagine. Civilizations which saw their doom before them called upon their geniuses to calm us, to no avail.
Well, alright. We will use Fwifo. Using super fast mode because I suck at this. Look at their ship names as Death 29. Ah. Wow, Fwifo is the last one left on the ship. There's only one guy left on his ship and it's him. Fwifo made it.
Our savior, you have
Yay.
rescued us from certain destruction.
Howie baby, that was a close one.
The black ship appeared in orbit several days ago and began raining down bolts of destructive energy on the surface of our planet.
Fortunately,
We were able to focus our planetary shield to deflect the energy blasts away from our cities.
unfortunately,
Large sections of our planet's beautiful wilderness have been annihilated. Entire ecosystems destroyed.
oh, that makes me really mad. I mean, attacking helpless, intelligent alien species, that's one thing. But toasting our cute little wood jukes and tree narves, that is really low.
If the black ship had been accompanied by others of its kind, we wouldn't have been able to stop the rain of destruction.
Yeah.
They would have killed us all.
Well, in that case, better those jukes and narcs than us, right?
Captain, It is clear that in matters of war, you are more capable than ourselves.
Yeah.
With this in mind, we would like to give you our 4 finest starships and crew. I hope they bring you many victories.
Try not to lose them all right away.
Honestly. Any news?
No, we have nothing new to report.
Nope. Not a thing.
Okay, so now we have to go to... Go back to hyperspace.
See ya.
Last part, and then for sure we're done. I know I keep saying that, but for sure, because the next section we are going to talk about the Zoq-Fot-Pik, and those are the ones that blew up their sun to defeat the Ur-Quan that were coming into their system. There's only a handful of them left. Okay, we are going to 466 by 514. By 514. Off we go. To figure out where the hell the Spathi went. Okay. Epsilon Gris 241 by 368. So right down here. Epsilon Gris. Freaking Spathi. These are the guys that we found on Pluto, and we actually went to their home planet to destroy the evil things that were on their planet. What? And look, now their planet is encased by a red slave shield, just like Earth is. What the hell? It wasn't like that before. Bastards. No. Not yet. That comes at the... Well, we've got the clear spindle. That came early on, but I think there's another section that you got to deal with the Pekunk, right? No, maybe not. No, maybe not. Just quickly scrolling through it. I know that there's a thing with the Pekunk and the Yeehaw, right? Okay. So, let's scan it. Ooh. We will go mine that first. Their super duper lander. And you can see our landers are like, wow, super duper now. Pew, 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 pew. Right? All the stuff that we did to them. What the? There's like, see, there's a building with a note attached to the outside of it. What the hell, this game? Report from the surface. Captain, this is Lieutenant Robinson, sir. We have located an alien artifact down here. Perhaps more importantly, have found something which I think may explain what happened to the Spathi. And I don't think you're going to like it. Oh, great. We were investigating a large blue machine when Officer Talbot discovered a message glued to the side of the device. Sir, it's a note from the Spathi High Council. I'll read it to you. Dear Hunams, how are you? We are fine. However, we can thank you for letting us study your planet Earth's slave shield. Admittedly, it took us some time to replicate the technology ourselves, but we are simply delighted with the results. Yes, sirree, we love the idea of putting an impenetrable shield around our planet. Now all those evil monsters that we're just about to attack won't be able to eat us. Thanks. Son of a bitch. I guess this means we won't be able to send you any more starship captains. Sorry. Maybe they're Canadian too. Well, they want to turn on the shield now, so we've got to get going. I'm sure we'll never ever talk with you again. So goodbye and thanks again. Your friends, the Spathi Ruling Council. P.S. This machine is a super powerful hyperwave caster that the Omga used to trick us into believing that the Grand Master Planet Eaters were coming to destroy the Spathi. We thought maybe you'd like to have it. Thank you. You know what? I should have got more of their ships too, but you know, the game's art is so it's so quick. Yeah, I know. All right. So the next part we are gonna save here. We are gonna save there, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, there's some big segments still. I'm gonna say we have a good 4 weeks of playthrough if we still go at like 2 hours or so. I mean, this stream was a little bit longer. Got a little bit pissed off that this morning stream kind of got screwed over because of the net. So that's gonna be it. Let me do some thank yous. Where? Okay, Jartsa, thank you for the follow. Zorts, thank you for raiding me. Holy crap, Zorts, thank you very much. It's not often that Zorts raids me. I usually raid him, because usually when we stream, we don't stream at each other's times. So I actually do need to go watch his stream, because he's doing a wrestling show, and I need to see if Lady Rad beat my wife in the wrestling show, not in real life. Taco, thank you for the raid as well. I appreciate it. We were gonna raid you the other day, and then you went, and then we got raided, and then by the time we were done doing the extra stuff, you were already offline. Like, damn it. Mr. Tickle Trunk, thank you for the follow. It's good to see a fellow Canadian that remembers Mr. Dress Up. Lou, thank you for the bit. Shazian, thank you for the follow. Nap, very sorry, but thank you again for your resub. I appreciate it. Again, all the bits and money goes to the ALS fundraiser, which is not on the screen apparently. So, anyways, we're at $1,192.82 of our $1,000 goal. So we'll be streaming again tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, doing our men's wrestling show in 2K19. I think that is going to be it. Actually, hold on. Zorts, thank you for the donation. And Lita, thank you for the donation as well. I appreciate it very, very much. It helps us a little bit more. I mean, any little bit helps. I mean, yeah, we made it our goal, but I don't like. If we were gonna stream every day until we hit our goal, then I would have said so. But we're gonna stream every day in the month so that we can get as much cash as we can. So we've hit our goal. I feel good, and thank you for giving us more. Right. So thank you very, very much. Wrestling tomorrow night. Worst goodbye ever, because it takes me so long to say goodbye. Peace out. I will be posting the playthrough on this on Discord when I fix it. So if you want to find out Discord, just do !mark Discord. There's actually a link down below the stream as well. It's a fairly quiet Discord as well. Not a lot of people. We just kind of hang out and don't do a ton. We just hang out. That's it. Okay. Let me see. No, you know what? No, I need to take a break. Normally I would go raid. I've been at this for almost 4 hours, and I've been up once. Yeah, it's going to be couch time for me. And if I raid, I can't go to the couch right away, because just raid and leave? Well, it depends on who it is. If it's somebody I know, that is okay with it, because sometimes people are not okay with it. No, nobody I really know. I mean, Slootbag doesn't really need a raid, and Towley doesn't need a raid either. So, all right, Seth. He's not streaming. I don't see him streaming. I mean, I'm following him. Why isn't he showing up on my followed channels? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say I just opened up a new Twitch screen because I refresh it. Anyways, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna peace out. You guys have a great day. Good luck in all the games that you're playing. Have fun, and hopefully I'll see you later. Peace out.